So I just was like, whatever.
No more name drops, because I think he's watching.
You think he's watching?
Probably.
Could be. Hey, welcome out there.
I did tell him to subscribe, so
fellow
yeah,
friends.
he might.
Oh, fuck yeah, nice. Good work, Tim.
Howdy, howdy.
It's Monday here at the Pro Play Official. And we are going to be playing the End Action Figure RPG again. We have Kim, Nick, and Brandon here with us. Lucas is upstairs. Andrew is running a little bit late. We only invited the men, so Michael didn't come.
That's what Kim said.
And then our other special guests, Dylan and Colin. We do have some storms coming, so I wasn't going to try to overload the stream just in case storms got bad or if we didn't have the stream. So
Most men don't care about storms.
that is also why.
Real men don't. Real men drive through storms.
Real men. Run
Because
to the storm with
I
their
didn't know how
hammer.
long we can be on stream before I can start swearing. Because
I'm
that's what
sorry.
I was gonna do.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
if you could wait 5 minutes so that we don't get demonetized
Okay.
in any fashion.
That'd be great.
That's some.
I'm
I don't
gonna,
know how long it is,
I was
but there is
kidding.
like a
I'm
sentence.
gonna put a timer on and then I'll start cussing like.
Kim, I'm certain I've cussed in like the opening scene
I don't
before.
I've definitely
Stubborn
sworn straight.
toe right in the beginning.
Not
Nah,
even
I
just like trying to.
I was just gonna
Get
say
pumped up.
Yeah.
how unmanly
Michael.
Michael is.
Why?
He's still young. Oh, he's defend. He's ready to defend him.
You want to
throwing
defend
down.
him?
I'll play devil's advocate.
I was willing to do the same thing. What are we running scripts here, Lucas? Holy smokes!
Talking about Michael being young, I'm younger than Michael.
Yeah, but you have more
Oh.
balls than he does.
Okay. How so?
Savageness.
You're not like a little twat waffle that annoys the piss out of me every single time he opens his mouth.
Does any of that count as swearing?
Probably. That's probably offensive to somebody somewhere.
That's
It
true.
might be good.
I don't think that counts.
It might be good.
You don't
Ooh, look
argue
at this,
with
Lucas,
me.
adding the chat.
I can
On
be
the
more
side?
argumentative if you want me to.
No,
Nice.
it's
Comes
fine.
the chizat.
I already have to deal with what's his
But
little baby balls.
So we're playing the Gulag
Who
tonight,
we're talking about.
Michael
and
is what she's talking
it's
about.
just gonna be
Michael!
a little casual play.
Michael.
Yeah, a little Sweet Boy Semino. He's been here before. You guys
Sweet
know
boy.
who we're talking about. He might be in chat unless he's too
Hopefully
busy.
he's in chat.
A real man would be in chat, Michael.
Oh.
Damn. Okay, I don't got any
Shots fired.
counterplay for that one. Sorry, Michael.
Ooh.
Sorry. Anything, Brandon, being an elder, anything particular? I know you wanted to
So
do like a attack and defend or work on stealth. I'm cool with using like the whole map in that sense of like we don't have to stay contained in here.
So I
If we want to play around with stealth, we'll play around with this whole map. And yeah, no, I totally. That's why I brought the tank out originally, but it's a little large.
It's a bit big.
But yes, I'm totally have the same thought of just put a crit instruction in there.
So
Yeah, go
the general idea of stuff that I wanted to test out would be a lot better suited for like wave-based encounters, where maybe we just sit on the map and we deal with waves of zombies as they come in, and whatnot over time until eventually we get overwhelmed and all die. And I think that would be that would be the best for what I want to test, mainly being stuff like stealth, the loot chart. And I think there was a couple other things that I wanted to test, but if I don't put them on my starting character, then it won't matter.
So what if we
So
put this in the middle and did waves coming in through here?
Are we
ideally, if we're doing waves, we'd have the whole map to run around.
All right, fair
are
enough.
we going as a team?
We would be a team.
Okay.
To do the wave setting, we can.
No,
we
I
can
was
do
just
that
asking.
real
I was
quick.
just asking.
All we gotta do is maybe get this out of here, right?
We're defending this right here. That's our.
There you go.
Yep.
Yep.
And then zombies are hoarding onto the map,
Let's do this.
and
I'm just gonna go a little bit further to get
sure,
a little bit more.
we're just gonna take this person off.
Are we getting
These can be like our
Are we keeping this or
our
getting rid of
fans
this?
or something. I don't know.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
will
keep
stay.
it.
This will stay? Oh,
Yep.
okay.
This will stay.
Ooh, you're taking the back off.
Nope, just those. Nope,
Okay.
just that. Just so it's not completely shut out.
Oh, we're still keeping
You
this.
know
I thought
what?
we
Yeah, I
were
thought
gonna
we were
ta- I thought we were
no,
taking it
keep
off.
it.
No, keep it. And look at this.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
she's nice.
I'll stop
look at that
asking
free
questions.
movement for the zombie walking over that. They're coming out.
The freak's coming out at night.
Mm-hmm.
The freak's coming
Okay.
out at night.
Also, Lucas, are you coming down? When Andrew gets here, you have to come down. And when Andrew gets here, we got a surprise for everybody out there that's watching. We're going to let the chat build up a little bit. We only have about 267 people, so we're going to wait for that to...
Eight.
That number
One more
to-
just popped in.
One more,
So it
nice,
keeps going up.
nice. So we're going to wait till that reaches 26,000, and then we'll do our
Sounds
special
good.
surprise.
Nice.
This surprise is also going to be a surprise for me.
It's
You
called,
should know.
It's called
I don't know what it
manifesting.
is.
I did it yesterday playing volleyball. I stood there. I was getting
That was really funny.
dude's serving at me. I'm
Yeah.
just getting murdered by him. Fail. And then I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna stand here like this, and it's gonna come right at me, and I'm not gonna move. Came right at me,
It is
right over the net.
right over the net, and we scored right after that too. That
No,
was the-
it scored on that hit,
Yeah,
didn't it?
yep,
because
yes.
everyone was like, "What the fuck just happened?"
yeah, one
Just
person
spoken
tried
into
to hit
reality.
it, and it just like bounced and fell to the ground, and we all just started dying.
Uh huh.
It was pretty funny.
And I even was like quoting Sandlot, where I was like, "I'm just gonna Sandlot it and just hold my glove out there."
Oh yeah, there you go.
Essentially.
God, that was a good movie. I can watch that again.
Such a good one.
Okay.
That makes me watching Sandlot.
No,
makes me
no,
like
for reals.
PF Flyers.
We
I was
do
gonna
have
say,
a little
like,
surprise.
has your shoes in it, kind
I'm
of.
surprised you guys don't know what the surprise
Similar
is. We've been, only talking
Yeah.
about it for the last half an hour.
But more
These
expensive.
two,
yeah.
Oh,
they know the surprise.
Do you know the surprise? We were literally just talking about it upstairs.
I don't know.
It's sitting right there. I think.
Yeah, we're gonna crack this.
Oh, that's a surprise.
Yeah, that's a bitch.
Oh,
yeah.
There's a dude.
What?
Awkward moment.
What?
It's fine.
Okay. We're starting, team. Let's get rid of
Um,
this guy too.
wherever.
We have our fan club sitting on top of the box up here, and we gotta protect them. They're not gonna do anything.
Woo, fan club, alright.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, when they're talking about a surprise, I'm like, a surprise?
Birthday cake.
I don't know. I kinda
Yes. Yes. That's just the right amount of creep for this situation.
I think
Be even better if there was still ice cream in there.
Mhm. Yeah.
No.
still
Do you have
cold.
Do you
Yeah.
have
Ooh.
a zombie that's based on a clown minifigure? That'd be,
No.
That'd be the right.
No, but this guy
touch
kind of
for
looks like
this.
he's got cotton candy around him.
He
That's
does.
true.
No, but I think we need a creepy clown.
We do need a creepy clown. I'm gonna
Yeah.
write that down.
Okay. Let me
But
get-
oh wait, why are you sniffing him? Did he smell good?
No.
Lucas,
No.
You don't think I smell good?
I'll take that.
I generally enjoy that smell, but there's a lot of people that would say no.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, fair.
All right, now I know what you sniffed.
Well, I was gonna say it was like all of a sudden non-existent and then very strong, and I was like, wait a second.
Hey, and I brought the horse, of
Yeah,
course.
woo!
And I brought a gorilla if we wanted to have fun and make
And
stats,
some bears.
and a bear.
Nice.
Dude, horse,
Okay.
bear, gorilla.
I'm down to make stats.
Man.
I don't think that gorilla's
Man, bear,
to
pig.
scale,
Man,
but
bear, pig.
No, but that gorilla, that size of a gorilla to a human
Man,
would
bear,
still.
pig.
would still mess you up. Yeah.
Zombie.
it's a-
Oh yeah, 100%. I wouldn't want to fight like a chimpanzee.
I just got this bear because the other bears I had were too small.
Man, bear, pig, zombie.
Mm. Mhm.
What
Well,
color?
we'll think about that one, Kim. We'll put it on the shelf.
That's a fucking no.
Anyway, where are we starting?
Thanks for
team?
letting me down. Easy.
Where are you guys gonna start?
Yeah.
There's a hand.
You're gonna start in that corner there, and you're gonna come in,
Okay.
I have a
and
stick.
then the waves are gonna come in behind you. How about that?
Sure.
Sound good?
That sounds fine to me.
Okay. You guys are gonna start in that corner. You got characters still?
No,
Yeah, they're sitting right there.
That, yeah.
I'm the bald guy.
Boom.
Thank you.
Brandon's got his.
Do I have what?
We should
I
put
have
the
two.
cola
Oh
machine
yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah. I have two bats,
Yep.
but this is the one bat. But then when this one breaks, I just have another one.
Whoa.
Hang in there,
Oh
Kim.
my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
There we go. Just tipped over cola.
I don't want to make it so that there is movement around.
A path
this.
behind it.
That should be good, right?
Brother in Christ.
What? Is that obstinate enough for you?
What?
Well, Andrew's here, so we can crack open that.
Crack open the cold one.
The surprise.
Yes, the surprise.
The spies.
Somebody else do it, because I need to get like some zombies situated here.
Oh,
Tony was not ready for
Tony
waves.
doesn't want
I was not
whatever
ready
is
for
coming out of the surprise.
Do you need dice? Probably not.
No, I'm just gonna create some waves.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. So I upped my character stats a little bit. I went from 28 to 35. I feel like that's a little bit more rounded, like somewhere around where you guys are with equipment.
Is that where I am? I think
Probably.
Is
I think
that
you're.
what
I think
I
you're
am?
like you're higher than 35.
Oh.
Because I have
Um,
tough as nails was a lot of.
I was gonna say yeah. You
Yeah.
have somewhere around 35.
I think
Kim is
so.
above 35. So I figured I'd just up myself a little bit.
Because you guys are still both playing the original character.
I've added
Terry
stuff,
and-
but yeah.
Paul.
and I counted your
Paul.
equipment.
You
as
made
part of
Paul,
that too.
though. Paul
Yeah, I
was-
did make Paul.
Yeah, it's Paul. And that's
Paul
your
was
first
made.
character you made, right?
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
I've made one other character.
Okay, sorry. Thank you for correcting.
Ooh.
Sorry, was that a
Thank you
little?
for the correct.
Was that a little snide of me? I apologize.
I'm gonna be honest. I
No,
couldn't
it
tell
was
you.
direct. It was very direct. And that was
That
okay.
happens sometimes.
That's okay.
I had to think back what my first character in this game actually was. I couldn't tell you.
Some
I know my.
some schmuck probably.
Yeah, I think he died pretty fast. My second character, however, I do remember him because that was Thomas.
Thomas lived for
The longest running character in any campaign. He was a fucking monster.
Ever.
Forever.
Jesus. Like, I think we
Couldn't kill Thomas.
Couldn't kill
I
Thomas.
think
No,
we just
Thomas
had
the
to
Train.
stop.
Yeah, we just stopped playing. He never died.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
He's
correct.
still lurking.
Yeah,
He's
because
still
he was too fast and
out
strong.
there.
So he was a bow build, and then like keep pace with everything. And then I had so much extra equipment to throw around that I never really ran out of stuff to
I
do.
feel like
You're so
there's
fast.
I'm so
accurate.
fast.
Fast.
so fast and accurate. Don't you know?
Inaccurate.
I feel like that is right for like an epic return in one of these campaigns.
I'm sure the character sheets are
Just
in
a
here somewhere.
temporary. Just
Yeah.
It shows up.
Not around here. I have my
Just
home.
show-
Oh, you have it at home.
I think he'd
Saves
be
the
like,
day and then takes off.
I think he'd be like a lord or something, like a
He runs like a.
camp of
Sure.
some sort.
Mm.
You know
But yeah,
what I'm
Thomas
saying?
got too
Like a
strong.
Dictator.
Yeah, he could be. He could be the dictator of an encampment.
Sounds about right to me.
All you do is change this up a little bit, put a throne over there, and then this is like his
Just sitting
Domain.
here.
domain.
He probably owns this
He probably
gulag.
does.
He might.
Put a throne on top of the container.
Who was the
Do you need some of the
person?
zombies in here, Tony?
No.
Okay. I was gonna say there's the dogs are in here and the stinky.
Yeah, those will remain on the map. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, those cheers.
Oh boy. There's already zombies here. Great.
Yeah, from the last
what army?
from the previous round.
Only the army
someone
of the
didn't succeed.
undead.
Someone died. It was him. It was this guy right here.
He has a backpack on his shin.
Actually, he was probably part of the team. So was this guy.
Oh shit.
Yeah. This guy's got a really long face.
Sad G.I. Joe.
Look at this malnourished horse.
Only the army of the
Oh, Andrew's eating. So all right, let's get that surprise out. And
I mean,
Sure.
is that
Pulling it
is
out.
that another one where he carved it down? To
It's
make
showing
it
the-
malnourished?
Oh wow.
He did, didn't he?
Tony, that scent's a lot stronger outside the curtain.
oh, is it?
What
Yeah.
scent? Is it your signature scent?
Yeah.
My
I think so.
I'm a firm believer that every man needs a signature scent.
All right, if people saw that in the bottom corner, right behind Nick's body as he was moving around, I brought it on. It's right here below me.
What camera angle is gonna be the best to do this with?
Maybe the one on that other screen.
Let me get Lucas down here because he needs to be present.
That is a good.
It's a big
Diagonal.
area.
Can
And
we
then
zoom
you
it in?
Huh?
Can we zoom it in a little bit?
Yeah, you
It's a
can.
little
Probably.
bit far out.
Far out.
Far out,
It's
man.
far out, man.
Radical, brat.
Radical.
Oh, probably shouldn't leave the spear out here. Less weight.
Just stick him in the back.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, where's the zombie camp.
Not down here.
Okay.
I just have the
Charging.
tree pod.
Alright.
I didn't know what to do with the spear, so I just stuck it in that guy.
Tree pea.
Oh, nice.
Thought looked good.
Mm-hmm.
I suggested
Well,
zooming in.
wait for Andrew and Lucas to come down for the surprise in this moment.
Surprise.
We are playing the End action figure RPG. This is the Gulag map. Just a little fun arena. These three characters are approaching it, and they're going to have to clear it out before they get to experience the waves that will come at them.
Have at you.
So that Brandon can experience some looting. There's plenty of loot here for you. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 loot checks right there in this arena. There's some more right there. And I'm just ready to start playing now at this point. So that.
Okay. Well, now that we're doing this instead of Gulag stuff, I switched that from a 5 to a 4 and put a 3 in stealth so I could actually work with stealth.
Do we want to change this up at all?
Nah, leave it. It'll be fine.
It's cool. It's cool. Go.
Ooh, actually, you know what?
Oh.
Here, I
Oh.
got an idea.
Oh no, not cool. Not cool.
Uh-oh.
He's got a rock. He wants
Whoa.
a. That's so fun.
That's not gonna stand.
Gonna have to get another one.
This one.
That's a nice boulder.
What?
That's a nice rock.
Which?
That's a rock. That's a boulder.
You need some sense of cover there. You need something there, bud.
It looks like Stonehenge.
Well, wait. No,
Must
we
be
can,
a
we can do a little better than that.
kind of a spinal tap thing.
Oh my!
Wow.
That does look like Stonehenge.
A big old T.
Yay! For Tyler.
A T for tumultuous experience.
Thomas.
T for Thomas.
Or Tyler.
Turnus.
T-bone.
Turnus.
T-bone.
T-bone. T-boner.
I don't like that as much. I just like regular T-bone. I think that T-bone is nice and concise.
That's what it was at
No
bowling,
reason.
right? T-boner.
There's no reason for an extra syllable in
Who wrote
We
that?
don't
I don't know. Probably Colin.
Definitely.
call him.
Those guys were looking at Pokemon cards upstairs. I think Andrew had like some Charizard or something like that. Charmander.
Charizard would be the more valuable one if they were like
Yeah,
looking at stuff for value.
Worth at least $70.
I could believe it.
So.
There are Charizards worth more than that.
What's everyone's energy? Let's just get that out there real quick.
8. A lot. 12.
10. So
We
you
gotta-
go first.
Brandon is. What's your character's name, Brandon?
You want to
Buggy.
go first?
What is it?
Buggy.
Buggy.
Yeah, that's what we came up with last time. So
Yeah,
that was where my
Brandon's
One Piece
Buggy.
shirt.
He's gonna start this off, and then Kim is playing
Terry.
with a 10,
The wall. 10. Yeah.
and then Paul. You had for energy. What'd you have?
8.
8. So that'll be their initiative order, starting with Brandon playing Buggy, Kim playing Terry the Wall, and then Nick playing Paul with 8. That's their
Such a
initiative.
forgettable name.
Paul. That's their initiative order.
He's an accountant.
Wait, do we all have acronyms behind our name? Like
Mine's
they're the
an-
wall? I'll be Buggy the Clown, because
Mine-
that's his acronym.
Mine's an accountant, so he's an accountant.
Your Western
Paul,
Paul the
yeah.
accountant?
Yeah.
Okay. Paul the money man.
Money,
I like Paul
money
the
man.
accountant better than the money man.
It's just the backstory, you know. You wouldn't expect like boring ass Paul the accountant. Fucking sad.
I'm Buggy the Clown. I did like children's
He's
parties.
Batman.
He's Batman.
He's Batman when no one's
Lucas and
watching.
Andrew, are you guys coming down?
What's your name?
It's fine. We'll just start without him and then we'll all stop when we need to. How's that sound?
What did he say?
I don't know.
What was the name?
Probably nothing.
Where is she?
Oh yeah.
From
Where is she?
Where's Patrol? Oh, look at that. There's some footsteps.
That's Andrew.
That's
I
Andrew.
brought my sister's card binder for Lucas to look at, so now he's Give me an
Fangirling.
evaluation. Yeah.
He can do that later. He needs to get down here for this.
You gonna join us in playing some
You're,
good stuff?
you're
Make a
gonna try to
character?
convince
You might.
Lucas
Yeah,
to come
there's
down
character
here?
sheets.
Okay.
It won't take you but a minute.
I made 35 points, and Nick's around 35. Kim's a little bit above.
Oh
So do what you will with that
You're
information.
gonna be alright, Kim.
I'm gonna fall asleep sitting
There's
I know
plenty
we
of
gotta
us.
get going, huh, Kim? Sorry.
There you go,
here.
Andrew.
We gotta.
All right, well, we're gonna get going here. Andrew, did you see what we have?
That's the special surprise.
Lucas was giving this away.
It's a haunted mirror.
Yo.
He
There's a
said
mirror?
there's a chance it's haunted,
And
Okay.
there's something
Or-
behind it.
and immediately I was like, "This thing is thick, and it
Heavy.
is heavy."
Yeah.
It's
got a
It's
wooden
heavy.
back.
It's heavier than it looks like it should be.
It looks like it's like silver backed instead of aluminum or something.
Could be.
so.
Maybe it's old enough for that. I don't know.
We're gonna pop
Oh.
some of these nails off, hopefully, and
Try to open her up.
find the most valuable thing any of us have ever seen.
Lucas got a putty knife.
Where'd those tools go? He had a
There.
hammer and
I'm
a
thinking of putty
Pry
knife.
bar. So you can use the
little
pry
cat's
bar.
ball. A little cat's paw. Brandon, you know how to use a tool, right?
What kind of
I've
character
used a couple
sheets
tools
do you
before.
got?
I
Okay.
am pretty much like a wall. I have Willie, Adrenaline, Workhorse, and Rage of the Berserker.
Okay, so you're playing that same character before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Brandon, what do you got?
I think use
Uh,
the hammer to beat it in.
I
Give me the putty knife,
am.
guys.
I got a bat. I got a bunch of melee. I
Pry it
use parry,
Break it, you
Um,
think? Just break the wood, or
and I got a decent repair.
What do you got?
at that angle.
Mostly like brawl, melee, athletics, baseball
Use
bats,
a cat's
helmet,
paw.
and then
Use the tool
toughness
for it.
nails,
Yep.
perk,
Ooh.
which saved me a big time.
That's one.
There it is.
This thing's old too, because it kind of came out fairly easy. It looks like. Sorry about the audio. If that's just wrecking everybody right now, Lucas. If you need to adjust the audio,
Turn it down.
It's been a while since we've adjusted the audio. Well, Tony did some adjusting earlier, but
Those are some old. These are like
You got an
these are
adjusting tool with you?
handmade nails. Handmade.
Oh,
lost some.
they
water.
do. They look like.
They're handmade nails.
No.
Those are sick.
These are handmade nails. Not kidding. Those are handmade nails.
Or they're that old.
They're that old. No, well, they are that old because they're handmade.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Dude. If there's a spirit that's released, you guys can blame me, because I guess I'm the one that wanted to open this,
If you
and
wanted to keep these nails, they're pretty dope.
hopefully,
For the zombie stuff.
dude, that you could pull out with your fingers, bro.
Probably. Pull it out with your fingers, Tony.
Yeah.
I
Tony,
tried.
pull it out with your fingers.
I tried, and it didn't happen. Okay, gosh, guys. Give me a hard time for making a suggestion, then trying the suggestion I made and failing at it.
That one's tight. There we go. Alright, I'll switch your sides. Oh, yeah, that'll work too.
We all may have to go get tetanus shots.
Fair. Actually, these would make
I'm probably due for one.
these would make some pretty sick caltrops. Ninja, throw them behind you. Escape.
Oh, like get them all like mixed together a little bit,
Yeah.
or don't you have to have like 3
You're
points?
supposed to have 3. Yeah. 4 points.
All right.
Do we got them all?
Yeah.
Looks like it.
Is there a s-
Yeah, bend that back.
Alrighty, I'm gonna hold this up a little bit and then just slide it like towards one of the ways.
Oh, there's a sticker back there. Kim's right.
That's a thick mirror.
I'm a witch.
She's a witch.
Chicago. John F. Kinzel.
We got some
So that's what was moving, was that.
this
Yeah.
plank of wood right here.
Dang
It's
it.
probably being used as a base right there to
Yeah.
hold it in.
Are you guys sad now?
Hell yeah.
There's no drugs.
This mirror is thick.
It's a thick ass mirror.
Like, look at
Oh
that.
my god.
Look, it's a thick mirror. Yeah, it's a thick mirror, y'all.
What's the measurement on that? You think 1/4 inch?
Thereabouts.
Yeah, probably.
Quarter-inch thick. I mean, it's as thick as this wood. All right. Well,
Well, that was fun.
surprise!
We were hoping to find drugs back there. Didn't end up working
Or
out.
money, or...
Well, drugs are money.
Drugs are
Expensive
money.
That is
lithograph.
true until
Anything.
we have it set on the TV and then we're like, oh look,
It's-
flour.
Yeah, these actually would be pretty good railroad spikes.
They're pretty cool looking.
No, just I mean for the scale that we're at.
Ooh.
They look
Yeah.
like they kind of look like railroad spikes.
They really do.
They're a little big.
You can
No,
like,
are you kidding me?
Yeah.
For this scale?
Yeah, they're big.
I mean, the head's a little big.
you could grind it down.
No way. Look at that. Look how this fits
The
in my
actual
hand.
spike itself is legit.
That's pretty accurate.
It's like,
I'll go steal some railroad
She's like,
spikes.
whatever, you're wrong still, but
I don't think so.
It's Tony's
Moving on.
game.
I think that's
on.
pretty damn close.
It is. It is.
Just gonna put those right there.
perfect.
Okay.
Can't wait to
Got
start.
This is the
Yeah,
Angel's
plank of
right?
wood right here.
Yeah, I think he's still working on it.
Okay. You chicken wing hot dogs can get started.
Chili wing.
Oh yeah,
That was our surprise. Wasn't that
it was shocking.
really boring? Kim fell asleep.
I thought my spirit releasing
Thank-
sound was decent. I tried.
That
So-
should help visually. Like,
Yeah.
Team, we're being chased by zombies right now, in the distance behind us. So I think we should go try to use that as a good vantage point and clear out some of the hoard. Maybe there's some good stuff back in that crate.
Is that an ice cream stand?
So let's go take a gander that way. That's my goal at least. I'm gonna go walk, and that'll be my turn.
walk. First action of the game of the night comes in from Buggy the Clown
Yep.
with a walk. No energy spent.
Efficient. is what
Very
we call that.
efficient.
Also,
Terry's gonna come in.
walkie.
A little faster stride. I think the
No, I was in the corner. She was on the side. We're at the same stride. Okay. It's true.
You guys all have the blue sticks.
Yeah.
Blue stick.
Okay.
Blue stick gang. You're over here.
Zombies aren't gonna do anything.
Okay.
You guys aren't making any loud actions. They're obstructed. Their vision is obstructed by this, and they're not seeing you.
Hey, do you guys think there's some stuff in there? It almost looks like there's some stuff moving around. Tony, I'm gonna use my exploit.
Exploit. You get one of those per round
Oop, I don't have a
or
die.
per turn.
That's true.
Plus
One of those
2.
per round. That's pretty accurate.
Yes.
So I'm gonna use my exploit to make an awareness check to let me know whether or not there are zombies in there, like, or if I can see things moving around.
Absolutely.
I did not get it, so I'm not quite sure.
Nope. It appears to be just at sunrise, so you're not getting the.
I see that like ice cream sort of thing in there. Maybe it's just
Sorry.
some extra debris. I don't know. So
You're
I'm gonna
good.
keep walking around this rock and end up over here.
I'm gonna like kind of walk around and behind you, so I'll be like over here.
Sure.
I'm going to.
Hey, Paul. Be careful of that cage over there. It looks like there might be something in it. And who knows if that cage is still.
I didn't see that over there.
And who knows if it's actually a secure cage. These zombies do anything, Tony? Because if that's not a secure cage, they're definitely in range.
Yes, he's 20. I don't think he's seeing you guys. You have no one's ran yet, have you?
No,
No.
we're just walking. I meant like this.
Walking.
Oh, these guys?
Yeah.
Their backs are to them. Oh, the hounds.
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
problem.
yes, correct. Yes, yeah, those guys. Yeah, they start barking for sure.
Bork.
And you
Bork, bork,
but
bork.
it is secured.
Borky bork.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Bork,
Okay.
bork.
Lucky you.
Or I should say, the hounds start aggressively barking and tearing at the cage to no avail. It remains shut.
For now.
Good sound effects.
All right, I'm gonna head up closer to that wall and maybe see if I can't see some stuff around.
No, they go.
I I'm kind of.
That's
is
pretty good.
Nightmare Fuel.
I was gonna say that's
pretty good.
Yeah, honestly, Tony.
I'm gonna wake up tonight.
I just tried to make
So
noises.
I'm gonna walk,
make that my,
and then I'm
that's my
gonna.
alarm
I feel like
sound.
they just keep making that noise until their vocal cords go
launch out
out.
of bed every morning.
I walk, and then I'm gonna kneel down so I can use the
I mean,
bloody wall as kind of cover.
they're not actually breathing, so no, they would never like pant. I don't
Yeah.
think so. But they are.
They don't actually have to use their
Expend.
lungs.
Yeah. But in order to make noise, they would need to have air.
They
in
all
their
just
lungs.
go
Just be their
Good.
lungs spasming, so they'd just be making that like.
There it is. That's
That
it.
guttural.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's spasms.
Wow, I'm glad we're having these very in-depth conversations.
Or-
Like zombies, when they're
They
walking.
could still
you don't-
be breathing because the reptilian part of their
Breathe,
brain
so
still
stiff.
functions, sort of, but they're not actually using the breath.
Right, because they're like their what's it called, brain stem.
Yeah.
That
It's
drives
still
the basic
doing-
functions.
yeah.
So in this instance here, how would you
That's why they
guys
shoot
play
in the head.
this out from the ZM's aspect? This is I would think this is obstructing enough that he's not able to see through it. Is how I'm playing it.
Okay.
Is that it's
So it's opaque.
yeah, like it's that you would almost have to be right up on it in order to see through it because it's so dirty, bloody, all that jive. So he's never breaking his static 6-inch awareness.
Yeah.
So they're never in line of sight. So like that's how I'm playing it, just to explain it in the rules concept of it. So that
But if he did get within 6 inches, he'd be able to hear him, so he'd start walking towards him because he's not moving and stuff.
correct. I mean, other than this, so we don't have any rules for like aggravated, and we've never really had an instant that there's something aggravated contained either, where this zombie is currently aggravated,
Yeah.
which is aggravating the rest of them around them in their awareness, because there's no rule set that says that this thing is making loud noise.
True. No,
that,
but
that you just in the mechanic sense of how we're looking at the zombies and everything like that.
so how I would see these zombies in specific is the dogs know where our accountant friend is, so they'd be gnawing at this part of the cage, making noise, which would cause all three of these guys to turn around and at least look in that direction.
Right.
And if they got line of sight on them, which they do,
Yep.
then if they have the capabilities of breaking through the cage, they would.
Correct. Okay.
That's
If
how
I
I
had-
would rule that.
If I had known that was secure, I would have totally walked up on top of there just to like piss him off.
Oh, I was gonna say fucking
Just walk around on
execute 'em.
top.
Like that's what.
Well, eventually, but first I just walk up.
We need a long, like, spear-like object to push through those
No,
holes.
their face is right at the fence for you, dude. The Walking Dead style. They just
Oh
go like
yeah,
this.
they
just-
come up to it and then you just take a butter knife.
Yeah.
Do you have a butter knife?
I have.
We do
One
now.
of these.
We didn't plan any of this. We didn't plan to have this discussion about small objects to just be stabbed into these things.
Yeah, well, I should
And
go pick up all
plant
of those and
a
use
handful.
them as throwing knives.
I mean, you could.
I was gonna.
If you
put
Wait,
one
wait,
in
wait.
resin.
That is way too much speed right there. If you guys are thinking 2, 4, 6,
Yeah, no, no, no.
10,
I see.
12.
I see.
That's why I didn't pick
That's
it
like
up.
22 XP sitting right there.
That's fair.
Well, I could always pick it up and throw it, and then I don't have to like,
Well, let me add some more zombies.
keep
Okay,
it.
so
It'd just
zombies
be
don't do anything
thrown.
other than these ones are currently aggravated on this cage. What did Nick roll for?
I don't know.
Okay, well I was gonna roll for
I'm
this.
very.
I was gonna
bad with
say, yeah,
characters.
that's
I don't know how
exactly
good
what I was
this is gonna
thinking.
be, but we'll find out.
You got a character?
Are you doing like a little
So
squishy
mechanic
thing?
wise,
Yes, I am. a
I need
squishy,
to have an
ranged
arbitrary number
character.
for this object to be broken at,
Even
or
though we're-
I do a static
A flat roll?
a flat roll against just the zombie stat, so that I'm not creating any new information for this.
Mm-hmm.
So in any situation that a ram, being in a cage or whatever, or breaking something, it's just a flat. So that would almost need to be written into the ram stat information of when breaking into or destroying an object.
I might do a flat roll with an additive.
Wait, what is the ram doing?
Trying to break out of the cage.
Trying to break out of this cage.
So it,
Well,
So
that's
in
an
the
actual
sense,
ram
or-
charge,
shit.
right? Because it's one ability.
But it still has
to
a
move
a very
distance.
large brawl.
I like
Right.
what you're saying though, in that
Yes.
sense that
Oh yeah, no, if it was able to run, it'd just smash through it. I wouldn't even call it a question.
So-
but since it can't run, it has its
wait.
brawl.
So how would he crash through though? What is he rolling, or is just he does it? No,
I
nothing
think he
happens.
just-
It says it on here.
I think he
Have to
just
have
does it.
momentum or anything.
I like wrote that all out.
Doesn't he do damage to
Inertia.
structural
Let's
stuff?
grab that on that. I don't go to that one. That's
I was gonna say, Tony, doesn't he do damage to structures?
This dead may move its full movement and then attack in one action. If the action ends in brawl range, for every point of damage dealt by this dead, figures dealt damage by this dead are moved 1 inch in the direction it moved. If the character is moved more inches than points they have in athletics, they also fall prone. This attack can attack a building. All figures inside are treated as having been attacked, and this dead gets a -2 to successes. Any figure that takes damage moves 1 inch per damage in a random direction inside the building.
I actually like that for the sake of the -2 right there. Why don't you do a flat brawl roll with a +2 additive?
This is saying that you can, the ramp can just attack that cage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Well, any zombie can just attack the gauge.
yeah. So I'm wondering, what is he
I took it at the
attacking?
wrong
Like,
time.
is there a stat here or?
Flat brawl
So yeah. it
with a
would-
+2
My
additive.
bad.
So
Right.
what do you mean by +2 additive?
So when you roll, you add 2 to your roll, and then you see whether or not it passes or
I
fails.
auto,
the
I
flat
auto
roll.
pass then.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, because his roll's a 4, so +2 gives it a 6, right?
No,
So-
+2 to your
Do
roll,
you
bro.
have it in your?
Oh, gotcha.
Like,
Okay.
Yeah, so you need a 2.
Way lower.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You're
Okay.
lucky.
So
Well, you also have.
he's gonna
like
get 2 attempts at
condo.
this.
Technically, yeah.
3.
But
Don't
anyway,
get it.
I
5, don't
must
get
have
it.
forgot to put it.
I was gonna say,
up.
because that says it's at a -2 when it hits
This
buildings, so
morning,
you just do the opposite for a
password.
flat roll, where you just
Okay.
add 2 to your roll instead.
Okay.
Oh no.
So that 3 would have been a 5, so you,
Hey,
you
another
would not
character is on
succeed
the
the
map.
flat roll. For those
All
listening in.
right.
We have a laundry in the like building, but
And what's your energy at there, Andrew?
My energy is 7.
Perfect. You are at the bottom.
Okay.
but the water doesn't.
Did you put
And
yourself
you
on
see-
the end?
What's your name?
Yeah.
Are you using a gun?
Jabroni.
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 Good one.
Yeah, I am.
Oh my gosh.
I was kind of taking up the rear and scouting behind us to make sure nothing's coming up.
Oh no, there's a bunch of stuff behind
He's
us.
also.
Yeah, so this is going to-
falling up the rear.
Yes.
He's
There's
also
it's a
super
wave.
squishy.
It's a wave, and
That's
you
fair.
can feel them. They're coming quick. That first wave is definitely a quick wave.
Could I do like an awareness
Yes.
check to get an idea of like how long we maybe have until
You
they
don't
show
enjoy
behind us?
the impending doom.
Sure, that'll be your free action since you're coming in late.
I'll try to let the adrenaline
Yeah,
happen.
that's all I wanted to do was the awareness check.
Maybe
so
we'll-
I got it
Adrenaline,
for
please
sure.
walk over, man.
Oh, please, let's go right now.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
Top of the order.
Yeah.
2.
So-
Buggy the clown.
I take my first action to get up right here against this wall,
Yep.
and then I'm gonna take my exploit to use my bat and push this gate open.
Okay.
Just like that. It won't stay open, will it?
Nope. In the sense that it's hinged, that it
Okay.
you push it open in the moment that you
Let go.
It follows your bat
follows
back.
back.
yes
Don't leave it open.
yeah it doesn't stay open, Nick.
Okay. Well, I'm hoping that'll
Try going
create a
right.
noise then. In order
It'll definitely create noise and movement.
right
yes.
there. Okay. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold an action for when something tries to walk out of this gate. I'm gonna whack it,
Okay.
or at least get close enough that I can hit it through that.
Okay, so
little-
go ahead and spend the energy for that held. Did you just get that?
I found the landmine.
What is
Yes, sir.
Did you drop it or was it there?
No, it was there. I was looking for a rubber band.
With
Damn.
being squishy, what are the strong points of his character?
He has a gun.
Strong points of whose
That's
character?
good. That's a good point.
Eight.
Well, I heard that he's
It's
a squishy
one of
character
these
twice,
small
but I'm
ones,
trying to.
so-
So I don't know what the strong
Likely to
points
be
are.
actually.
It means
Oh,
that he's probably going to have a lot of willpower, which it doesn't really matter
What's
how
that
low your
special
HP is if you have a
So
ton
like
of
a lot
willpower.
of awareness,
That
a lot of
is a
firearms,
pit.
a lot
Yep,
of repair.
correct.
Okay.
His awareness and firearms are
Oh, it's
probably
so
very
good.
high, and his repair might be high, but it doesn't matter even if it is or not. Because if he has a good firearms and awareness, then he'll be able to do a lot with that. And then most of the rest of his XP is probably spent into these 2 stats. And
You
then he
guys
has,
are
like, a
kind
low
of
health.
tanky, right? Because
I'm so sort of.
I'm pretty mid. Like
I don't have a ton of HP, but I'm really hard to hit.
okay.
I am tanky in that.
Wait, are you playing one of the pre-made characters?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Kim's the only pre-made Terry the Wall.
Gotcha.
I'm
I
a
am
melee
too
build.
lazy to make another character.
I'm a
That
melee
one's
build
good.
with
I feel
parry.
like that one's really
It was
good.
really good.
Yeah.
So I'm
So
happy with it.
after,
Which character was your last one you made?
excuse me, Brandon, Nick, you are up.
I don't know.
Buggy the Clown.
Probably some type of melee close
And
combat
I'll be the first king
person.
of the pirates.
Okay.
'Cause that's what I do.
Oh, really?
Did you read the new
For a long
chapter?
time, we were only playing
not.
like ranged
I'm,
fires.
I'm behind by probably 2 or 3 chapters.
It's pretty gas. I'm not gonna lie.
From since I've been
I'm
playing.
disappointed in a couple
I
characters.
like a bat
probably need to
or
stay caught
like
up,
some
just
type
so
of
I don't-
like sword.
Have to like
It's
fight them
ranged,
later.
but it's still like
Longer
up,
range, yeah.
it's up close to enough that
Nick, you were up,
I have to be
by the
up.
way.
I
I'm
haven't
basically-
gone yet.
Oh, you're after him, aren't you?
No,
I'm
no,
after
sorry,
Raymond.
last. Go ahead, Kim.
Terry.
I mean, I can tell you what I'm going
But-
to do. I'm going to basically assume the same position over on the other side.
Nice.
Okay, so go ahead and spend your energy for that held action.
I'm gonna go around the back.
Good call.
I want to see.
Flank them.
I want to see what's.
You can
around.
see over that wall.
I was gonna say, I actually think since you're right up on it.
It's
may
the first time
fucking
in
see
my
it.
life I've ever been able to see over a wall.
But
Hey, guys.
Pretty used to it.
you're still walking.
Oh wow,
correct?
that's
after
pretty cool.
Kim Nick does his held action, and then
Alright, let's
Andrew,
clobber him.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Mr. Jabroni.
I need to. Oh, you got a blue stick.
Gotta watch out there.
Everyone's blue sticking it. Nice, nice. No basic 6-inchers here. No average Joes.
And that is gonna be my turn. I'm gonna walk.
Okay.
Andrew. I'm an energy build.
Oh.
I have a ton of energy.
They're coming up quick behind us. We probably got about 4 or 5 minutes before they're on to us.
Well, I think there's a couple things in here. We should use this as a good like defensive point.
Sounds good.
There might be some good loot and gear in that crate behind this place.
And he gets right up to it, and you can hear.
I have sticky fingers.
Oh, do you?
What's that do?
It means he can tamper with the loot chart.
Tamper with his rolls. Or no, is it just the loot chart?
Yeah, it's just the loot chart.
I only get to add it on my first one though, so I only get to really select the item category, which is still good. I mean, it's good to be like instead of get ammo, I get a gun, or no, instead of ammo, I get food, or instead of ammo, I get a melee weapon.
All right, that's the end of. 1 second. Nobody hears that. What's your awareness, Nick?
Just 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're way too focused. I was gonna give you a flat roll if you had a better one. But... So he busts out, and probably
You think he'd go straight that way?
no. He's gonna come out this way. But I was just giving that to you.
Gotcha. Holy shit, Paul, look behind you!
What?
Who did it?
Kim, give me a flat awareness check. Kim.
Ooh, that's
Cocked. Yep.
Also didn't get it.
Oh,
I wanted you to get it.
that's hilarious.
Why?
So you can see this stick crawling across like a bobber in the fucking water. It's kind of like.
I don't know, it was sitting on the map and I didn't want to get rid of
No,
it.
I love when that's exactly how it happens. I think Nick did that one week with the crutch.
Yeah,
I
the
brought
crutch.
the crutch
Oh,
in
yeah.
and was like
Yeah.
that zombie right there with the one leg, and it's like yes.
The crutch.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, think about it. You get a zombie where it gets a crutch stuck around its arm and like its neck or something, and it's just like,
Can't get through doorways.
yeah.
Got them shoulder pads.
That's the end of zombies. Reacher makes it to the doorway. You can hear tentacles slapping, coming over the top, coming over the bottom.
Well, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
He only has 6 inches, so I could give him his climb, but he's climbing now.
Yeah.
I wanted it just as much because he wasn't going to come through the doorway. He's
Alright, Tony, I have a question. I held my action. Can I use my action to smack this door
Yes.
and then it'll hit him?
Yes.
And maybe knock him over?
Yes.
Nice. Do you want me to do a flat roll or should I just do my attack roll?
I think no. Yeah, we do a straight up attack.
Okay.
in the situation.
It worked more like a push. Well, I got a 10.
I'm gonna get my brawl because
It's the door, yeah.
Yep, the door that's within my 2 inches. I got an 8.
Okay, so I got 2 successes. I push him 2 inches.
Yes, and do 2 damage.
Bash the door.
Very nice.
Yeah, I see the tentacles coming over, and I'm like, I'm not wasting my opportunity. Let's just smack the door.
yes. Nick, you watch as the tentacles are there, and then whack! The door gets smacked by Brandon, and then the tentacles kind of come back. Away.
Back you.
Away.
Back, woman.
What's your character?
Yeah, beat the ladies off with a
Jabroni.
stick.
Jabroni.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call you Ya.
Okay. Ja.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
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 Oh yeah.
And then that was your held
That was my
action.
held action.
So now it's top of the order to.
Yo, we gotta deal with that ram.
I got him.
Oh shit.
Oh
shit.
and
Otherwise, he's about to blow Nick's back out.
yeah, I'm gonna try to not make a convenient
And not
line
in a
with
nice
Nick.
way.
No. Pretty sure there's
Um,
no
Bad
good
intentions.
connotation
Bad
there at all.
intentions.
Fuck, how do I want to do this? I think I just want to back up this way, like so. Except for I'm going to stand up on my own 2 feet, like this. And I'm going to hold an action for the first zombie to come within my reach. Because if he comes through the door, I'll be able to hit him. If he comes up too close to me, I'll be able to smack him.
Okay.
Whatever, it's one of those two. Those are the only 2 I'm focused on. Whichever one of you gets closest first, I'm swinging.
Okay. Nick,
I'll
Kim.
hold my action.
I almost said Nick.
Do you have a blue stick? Do you have a blue stick?
Yeah, I got one.
Thanks. I don't have to keep walking over and then walking back.
Cardio.
Rule 1.
Cardio.
Cardio.
Rule 2. Double tap.
I'll do an awareness check to see if I can
There's only snowballs.
notice something. Ah, fuck, that would have been great. Fucking shit.
So what happened there, bud? Tried to notice anything again? Nothing?
Yeah.
Glass is a little too bloody.
Too bloody
And
and
can't get the hops. You don't have the hops.
you're cramping up a little bit, so like every time you like go, like you're just like,
Charlie, our
God dang it. So you're just not
I'm too
getting
damn old for this.
Yeah, you're just not getting over the top of it.
You're good at taking
give it-
hits.
Do you have a silencer?
I do.
Okay, good. I had that thought.
Yeah.
You were up as
So I had a held action, but I can't really use it on anything.
correct.
So I know that's already
Brandon.
behind me.
Yep.
So I basically got to spin around,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess I'm gonna spin around.
Your
hold-
boy
Don't stand in
Buggy.
a line with me.
Fair.
He kind of says that, I guess, as he sees you adjusting.
I guess I'm just gonna spin around and hold an action.
Yeah, I do not want to be in a straight line with him.
Yeah, totally. For action economy, your exploit is to spin. You can rest for your first one because
Alright,
you
that's
did
cool. I
you
dig
did
it.
burn up an energy on that.
Appreciate you.
Yep.
And then you go
And
neutral.
then you go neutral
Alright.
here.
Yep. Cool.
Just so that's all pops
do
right
that.
on that. Andrew, sounded like you might have this
Yep.
ram taken care of
I'm gonna launch a silent shot at it here.
with a
AR.
AR. Okay.
We got 19.
I definitely have more than that.
Okay. I think it's a 30-inch range on those.
I believe it's 20.
I think
actually.
it's
not very long.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, normal rifle is 30.
Yes.
Correct. Okay. I
Yeah,
got a
20.
3.
I got a 9. So that's 6 successes plus the weapon damage is 12. 9.
Nice.
9 damage total.
Yep.
You crack this thing real hard, and you can see just a heavy debris of just muscle and tissue blow out the back of this guy as it kicks back from that shot a little bit here, and is struggling.
Yeah.
Struggling
like
to stay
Elvis.
up as like it almost just like goes down on one. It's already hunched down a bit,
Yeah.
but it's definitely holding itself up at this point.
Can you finish him off?
We'll try.
Sounds good. And then I'm gonna hold an action for the first zombie that tries to attack one of them.
Okay. That's a good declaration too. It's like a
Yeah.
It's like a that's net's gonna get wide enough to catch anything.
Yeah.
Brandon did the same thing with like
Yeah.
similar. Okay. That's the end of your guys' actions.
Either the first one that comes out of there or this guy when he runs by me.
Yeah.
I feel like if none of them get to the point where they attack them either, I'm not in any worry to like actually spend the action. You know.
So this thing takes a moment to muster up the energy or the courage to even run at Nick at this point or at Paul, but it lunges forward and you are holding your action, so swing away.
Okay. 3,
I got a 5 total.
4, 7,
7 total, so
Total.
2 successes plus
Two
the weapon's
successes.
damage.
3, 5.
5, that does it. How do you do it? As he...
He's dead already?
Yeah.
Your
he
shot
just
did that
did
much
9.
damage?
Yeah, 9.
Oh.
9 damage to it.
I told you, he's got a gun.
It,
I mean, yeah, you said that. I just
it
didn't
had-
process it.
it had own health left.
I thought about it. And I was like, do I spend
I
the
just-
willpower? He's like giving me the signal.
I thought it had 12, in all
It
honesty.
is giving you the signal. I
Yeah.
should almost decoy on that signal sometime too.
Yeah.
It'd be like, oh, even if it has 2, play it off the same exact way as I do as a 1,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so that you spend that 1 and like,
It's actually
my victory for tonight.
Suck it, nerds.
All right, so that's 1 down. Let's drop a bone out there. That was Nick's held action on that zombie. So now we'll move to the Reacher as he gets to the gate, and the gate does not open that way. So he climbs up and over this motherfucker.
Are you gonna take a shot at
Spider
Well, I get to go first.
Yeah,
'Cause
because
I'm-
in turn
yeah.
order.
that?
So I'm going to smack him.
That's a cool position to put him in.
Yeah, I can floating a little bit here.
Like he's using his tentacles to kind of hold himself up and then reaches one out to you.
Thank you for that assist.
Nice.
Okay, I'm going to give him a good old smack as he's coming over.
I think you put this on again.
It should be charged up enough a little bit, right? Smacking on over, and he's outside of your range. That's a 1. Let's see if he breaks it.
Nope.
2 1s in a row. He does not break that.
There's no way that's outside of my range.
No, you're good. I'm
I got a
saying
6.
he's outside of
Oh,
my
yeah,
range.
got it, yep.
So I get a flat D6.
No. That's a reacher, bro.
Oh, thank you for that correction on that. 7.
7. I got a 6. I think it's worthwhile to reroll. I got a 1. Let's do this. Come on, give me a better roll. That's still a 1. That's 4 1s in a row.
Seriously? 4 ones in a
Yeah.
Wow.
I just missed. That's fine. Andrew, I
A hat-
missed. It's your shot.
A hat trick.
That
And
was.
then-
Well, I rolled
And then
4
action.
1s in a
1
row,
to ground.
so
Oh, that hurt.
yeah.
2 more. I make 2 tat tricks.
I'm not about to spend
Hat
another
tricks.
willpower on that.
It's a whole haberdashery trick.
How much is left of that?
Like half the tray still.
Okay, I'm switching dice.
I would. That was a cursed dice.
This one?
Tony, I got a shot coming at this guy.
There was a curse. It cursed his dice. That's why he got 4 1s in a row.
Oh.
Actually, I think that's quite lucky. Not in the sense that I want it to be, but the fact that I rolled 4 1s is very statistically unlikely.
It is. But it worked.
But also at the same time, it's not because it's an 18% chance to happen every single time. So
All right. Shot coming at the Reacher.
Yes, sir.
All right. So I will just use my flat D6 again and
Nope.
get a.
you're within 16 inches. Almost guarantee it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is correct. Yep, 13. My man, Brandon, hooking me up. I got a 5 total. So there's
I got a 6.
So as you're taking the shot, you can tell that there's just tentacles that are just kind of flapping in your field of view, which causes you, like, you want to hit it.
It's like gonna hit my gun barrel, and I'm like, whoa.
Not so much
Trying to
that.
recover.
It's the obstruction, knowing that it's like shooting through the trees.
the betrayal.
Enough of
I
those
don't
branches
like
is gonna
these
take
elders
that
anymore.
away. Like it's gonna disrupt the shot and not get
That's
you
like The biggest benefit of this
What?
zombie is that it's got a huge fucking reach.
Yes.
I got one coming in at it. One success.
The bitch.
So
okay.
a total of 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm not a cheater.
I'm not calling
did
you a
you have
cheater.
a,
I was
um,
just like
What?
metagaming.
hit it?
It's
No.
fun.
No, I rolled 4 ones.
I'm
I'm
gonna,
flabbergasted.
I'm gonna use
I'm
my
speechless.
exploit to pivot backwards.
You can't question mark? It's not your turn. That was a held action.
Oh, never mind. Sorry. Jesus.
Co-pilot over here, huh, Brandon?
God,
it's
stop.
totally right.
Help me.
I'm just holding people accountable. Thank you for being so helpful.
They're so fucking helpful.
So good.
Ah!
It's my turn, right?
That's just.
One
Unless
second.
other zombies have something.
Tripod.
Goddamn. Fucker.
Oh.
Oh, y'all.
Lucas.
Lucas.
Yo.
Stop looking at Pokemon. The Pokemons.
Okay. Top of the order. Brandon, you're up.
You're in the way of the rock. Well, he's still in my range, so I'm gonna try and give him a good whack. A good thwacking with my bat.
Shalaka.
That's what I like to see.
Ooh.
So that's an 11.
Sweet 6. All right.
Sweet boy 6.
Sweet boy.
Sweet boy.
I got a
So
10.
sweet.
So that's 1 success, 4 damage coming in.
Okay.
And I'm not doing anything else but swinging again, so let's do it.
Come on, another 6 for me, baby. Another 6.
Jeez, okay. Well, I'm not
Jeez.
hitting that, so...
Nice. All right. So the first one does whack. A pretty good solid hit to it. But the second one, just immediately after the whack, it kind of adjusts and you miss the second one.
Yeah.
Kind
It's getting all
Kim.
clambled up in those them tentacles.
You
Do it,
were
Kim.
up. You can kind of get a sense that the movement is going that way.
over there.
You saw the reacher go up over the top of it,
I'm gonna walk over here.
and then you get a clear view.
So do I have to do an awareness of all this?
No, you see what it's line of sight for
The
you.
stuff,
You see it. If you
okay.
want, if you want to make awareness checks on any of them, then yes. But you
I'll-
see them
I'll do an awareness check on that chick.
Using your exploit.
Yeah.
using exploit.
Yes. Got it.
You got it. That is what is called a bullet. Brandon
Oh,
can give
fun.
you a description of that if you would like.
It punches things really hard and really fast. It acts like if a zombie had a gun, but at short range.
Which one is that?
Shotgun level,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
Because it's times 2
Yeah.
damage.
It doubles successes
Oh,
for
God.
damage.
This thing
Oh, God.
will
Oh, gosh.
one shot you.
Which one is this one?
The one with the
blonde
bandana.
hair.
Blonde hair is a bullet.
Okay.
It's got one of them lightning fast punches.
I should probably
Okay.
wait till you can.
I'm gonna.
Because I have tough as nails, which has
Second action?
damage.
I'm kind of
Rounding down.
stealthily
That's fair.
getting up here.
And what's your stealth?
2.
Okay.
That sounds accurate.
Mm-hmm.
I pray that you have the opportunity to rip the spear out of the back of him and plunge it back in.
No. Pick him up.
No.
Oh, I love it.
And then I do one of these where I just slam it on the ground.
Use him as a
and then
hammer?
you, like,
Just keeps jackhammering down and his body just going a little.
One of those, you just
Nah, Kim, you gotta pick him up at full extension and then fling him off so he takes a bunch of fall damage
There you go.
and dies.
Off the map. Fling him off the
Yeah.
map.
I was trying to like
You get
go.
that environmental.
Or
Get
use
the
him as
environmental
the
kill.
hammer. Right? So like you have a sledgehammer because he's on the end of it.
a meat hammer.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
meat
pick it
hammer.
Drop
Blunt
it.
force
New
drop.
weapon.
Anyone
Meat
hammer.
Beef jerky.
Nick, you are up. Because that
Uh,
was the end of your turn, right, Kim?
Yes.
Okay.
Exploit, pivot.
That.
I bet.
Pivot.
I bet.
And I'm gonna attack.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna start swinging on him.
I would.
I don't know.
I agree. I think that's a good plan.
All right.
8 for me.
6 juicy.
Yeah.
6 juicy.
That is good. Does it beat an 8?
It's a 10 total.
Okay, so 2 successes plus the weapon's damage.
3, 5.
5.
Nice.
It's pretty
We
good.
gotta be getting close.
He's still standing.
Second swing.
This bastard.
Yeah, dude.
Are you guys hitting that reacher?
We're trying to.
And I think
5.
one shot of it.
That's good.
All right.
That's it.
How you
Let's
doing?
go.
This character is great. For, like honestly, even for a reacher.
So yeah, as it's coming down over the wall, you're able to get some clear pinata-like swings at this thing. Bah! You guys are both just beating it from side to side here.
Too focused on Yana.
You took a shot at it, correct?
I did.
Yeah. So this thing's
Yeah.
littered with damage.
It's
That's
double.
Both actions, 2
Yeah.
energy spent from you, Nick, for both of those swings. And then we'll go over to Gunman.
Gunman Larry.
Jabroni. The gun jabroni.
Yeah.
I'm like debating whether or not I just climb this tower. But that puts me really far away from you guys. if I did
Yes.
that.
You got a gun, only 20-inch range.
Yeah.
Blue stick.
Yep.
There it is.
Can you get on top of Stonehenge?
Or
Oh!
or up on
Or
top
the
of
tank.
the
Actually,
tank.
the tank's pretty legit.
But what we could do is we could push this cart maybe. Oh, I can't see that.
And you use it to block the gate.
And then get up on it.
Get up on that dance floor.
Ow!
That's my turn. Move.
Turn the hot tub. Ow!
Wow!
Ow! Gotta get in the hot tub.
Ciao.
That's the end of your turn?
Yep.
Don't make me sweat. Hell yeah!
We got some friends.
Oh, we're just losing it, or I'm losing it.
Already been lost.
It's been lost. Haven't been found. What?
Well, I guess we're gonna
Hey,
start clubbing
stick
some
sticky.
seals,
Come
huh?
here.
This is true. As they crawl from underneath this. And then that's the end of zombies.
Well,
Yeah, your meat hammer crawled away.
I'm gonna...
He's slowly crawling away.
He looks like he's just slightly out of my range. He might be in it, but I don't know. So I'm gonna move like an inch forward
Yep.
to get within seal clubbing range, and then I'm gonna club this guy's head in
Okay.
as if he were a baby seal.
Jesus.
Spend the energy.
Is that how you treat baby seals?
Maybe. I got a 7 total.
Yeah,
6.
So that's 1 success, 4 damage.
You bash that thing in with a clean swing as the bat shoves its
I just
head
realized you're
into
wearing
the
shorts.
ground and explodes it basically.
And I got
Those shoes.
free footing it.
Ballsy.
Bounced his head off the...
It's probably
The
pretty
not so
ballsy
rocky
on this ride.
pavement.
Could be
I
quite
did it, I
frank.
think, the first couple times
I
I came.
mean, this
and then
is very
somebody
packed
found
down
him,
where you're currently
somebody
standing.
found
Yeah.
a pin, and I was
This
just
is-
like,
Oh,
that's
really?
not.
Yeah,
I
it's
found
hard.
2
It's-
when I came down here.
Heavy
Really?
guns have been wheeled on this.
You too like to live dangerously.
And that's my full turn.
That's your
What
full
we
turn.
should do
So
is
we're
get a
gonna
really
go
good
over to
magnet.
Kimberly playing Terry the
Yeah.
Wall. Let's see if she's gonna get any action here. As she has walked all the way around the backside, now she's stealthily approaching one of the baby seals, who currently has a harpoon in its back.
I'm gonna stealthily get down.
All right, so that is a 2-2. Right, 2-inch, 2-inch.
Probably. Whatever number
Yep.
2 is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That'd be 4.
So then that is Terry the Wall. We'll move over to Nick playing Paul.
My stick.
It's getting passed around.
Hey, they
All
stole
right.
it. Here, you can use mine.
Oh yeah. We're just
Um,
passing those.
actually, is that within my clubbing range?
I don't know.
What's your clubbing range, Nick?
Go
You
back.
gotta make your judgment call.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
I have a range of 2.
So you have 4 inches.
Yeah, you have a total of 4 inches.
Okay, I can eyeball that.
Mhm.
I think that's good enough.
Declaration of action.
Clubbing that seal.
I'm clubbing the seal.
Nice.
It's actually not so much. Yeah, no, it is a club in the seal, but it's more of like a.
Sorry, Nick. It was 4 inches
No, it wasn't.
in 1/8.
It was not that. There was no way.
You also measured from
It was
his back
about
foot.
It's like an inch and a half.
Okay, well, sorry, I exaggerated.
So-
Your
Boom! Club's
Nice.
coming down.
Clubbing.
Let's see if I can get a 6 here. Hopefully, I got a 2.
Ooh. I got a 6 total.
4 successes. That does it.
Enough damage.
That does enough damage right there. As they start to poke their heads out from underneath the gate, you guys are quickly bashing their skulls in. And it starts to pile up a little bit there as you have 3 corpses at the gate. And that was your first action, right?
Yes.
Second action, what would you like to do?
Loot.
Loot. Make sure you spend your energy for that attack as well. You
Man.
okay.
I'm really bad about that.
That's all right. That's why I gotta keep you on that.
Keep me honest.
Go ahead, roll that loot. Give me the loot. Give me the loot.
5.
Nope. Unless your awareness is 5.
Nope.
Okay. There's nothing on that corpse.
Done. Turn. Over.
Andrew, Mr. Jabroni.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thinking I can.
Is that from something?
I don't
He
know.
said he's gonna call him Ya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I would abbreviate it as JA or Ya.
Oh, I was thought you were
It's
gonna
soft.
go YA.
No,
No.
it's a soft J.
Someone
Yeah.
gave me a new nickname today. So my initials are AW, Anthony Woolner. And they're like, oh, I'm gonna start calling you root beer. And I was
Nice.
like, I've never had that one, but I
Yeah,
like
root
Is
beer.
that
Yeah,
I
that's
heard
good.
somebody saying somebody was talking about root beer today, and I'm just like,
might have been.
might have been
Yeah, I
that.
don't-
We were talking about root beer in the morning meeting because we were talking about mowing lawns, and Tony was like, "All you need is a cold root beer while you're mowing the lawn."
Oh,
all
no,
No,
night."
Sean was talking about having his kid learn to ride the mower, and I said once he learns to do the lawnmower, make sure he always has his cold root beer with him.
Yeah.
Because that's the
So-
best part about mowing the lawn with a riding mower is to have that cold beverage.
So I'm like 12 years old. We went to the local video game movie rental place. It was called, and it was a beverage place that had videos to rent.
Okay.
A Family Beer and Liquor Store.
Hey,
Nice.
Great,
Nice.
name. Great.
is
name.
that for over there?
And
Catch.
Stop Stonehenge.
That was a good
Not,
catch.
not Stone Edge.
so yeah, I get the movie. I'm sitting there watching the movie, and then my oldest sister comes home with some of her friends. I pick up. They used to have this root beer called Dog and Stutz root beer, and it would come in a 40, and they would give you the brown bag like it was a 40.
Oh, nice.
Because it was a family beverage liquor store.
Yeah.
And so I'm sitting there watching. What was I watching? I think I was watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I'm just sitting there in the 40. And my sister and their friends, and they're like, "What, bro?" And I'm like, "What?" I had no idea that it was a cool thing. Like, I had no idea. I'm just like, "It's root beer," and they're like, "Oh,
Oh, that's less cool.
sorry."
That's cool.
I think I'm done with my turns.
I
Right?
moved and just backed up against the wall, and then I'm gonna rest.
Okay, and you're kind of watching behind you, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I know the melee guys kind of got the front line. I'm keeping an eye on their backs.
Top of the order.
Okay, I know it worked so well last time, so I'm gonna try and bash this door again to get them back so that I can, open it and maybe we can kill some of these.
Yeah, you can definitely hear they're pressed right tight against it. They are smashing against it, trying to get out.
7.
6 total for me.
So 1 success.
1 damage and an inch back. As the door goes, whap! And shoves him stumbling back.
Good job.
And then hinged shut.
Okay, I'm gonna rest for my second action, and then for my exploit, I'm gonna use my bat to hold this door open just ever so slightly, like so. So they can get in. So they can kind of make their way out.
Okay, what action are you using that on?
An exploit. I'm using it to hold the door open with my bat.
I'm gonna need.
I also have an action if you want me to use my action.
I really want an energy out of it because there is pressure on the door in the sense that you're not just like you're holding the door.
The
in the
zombies
sense-
are like gonna.
Well, that was the whole point of hitting the door in the first place.
Oh, also the
To
bodies
push them
piled
back.
up behind them or under it too.
There's that. I was thinking just the door itself being on the hinge. That it's like it's. I guess it's not a lot of force.
Well,
Okay.
it's a-
Use your full action.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Use your full action to do it. Then you're fine.
I'll
If
use
it's a
my.
heavy spring door. I mean, that would make sense.
I'll use then in that case I'll use my exploit to pivot forward so I have a better base, and I'll use my action to hold the door open
Perfect.
like that,
Got it.
I like it.
which means I have to spend my energy, which is fine.
I moved up in stealth.
All right, I'm expecting you guys to help me kill some of these things because I'm kind of leaving myself vulnerable here.
And then I'm gonna identify the other one. I got it.
Nice.
I'm identifying that one.
Oh,
That
Okay.
one.
And you got it?
Yes.
That is a healer.
Ooh.
That one will have a sense of aura that will cure or heal the zombies
That was a
around
good
it.
find.
Okay.
And
It's a good
that
thing
is
we've
why
been
the
one-shotting
that is
these
why the
guys so
Reacher
far.
did not drop.
Okay, I
That
thought
would've
so.
been
I thought that was weird.
You put over 16 damage on that thing, and the only reason was because I healed 7.
Oh.
That first 6 that you gave on him, I healed that first round.
Really?
Because Andrew shot him, and then after I hit him and Nick hit him, I was like, oh, he should be dead, right?
He should
And
be.
then, because I thought after just R2 hits, he should be dead. And then I was like, wait, Andrew shot him. He's definitely dead. And then I was like, okay, that's a little weird, but
Way to
whatever.
not say anything out loud. And I'm not being sarcastic. No, like it was good meta, non-meta.
But yes, it was the healer there, and I was hoping he would last longer because I knew the healer would never advance past that gate.
Yeah,
He
that's
would
fair.
only stand there and heal and heal.
Yeah.
But it didn't last. No, I think the Reacher needs a little buff to his
Are
health.
you-
Is he at 8 or 10?
What?
He's at 10.
He's at 10.
What?
It's mostly her.
His
Alright.
biggest bonus is that he's got a wide defense range.
You like-
That's true. You're
Yeah.
correct. I didn't.
Watching your
I
own hair dangles.
So
like
we are at
It's
Kim.
distracting.
like
as
a
fuck.
mobile.
So while you guys were talking, I
Yes.
moved up in stealth, and then I identified that, which is
Perfect.
a healer.
Okay.
That's it.
Nick, over to you. Your buddy Bugsy has the door held open, and you can hear now the zombies on the other side, just ready to come out now.
Help me bash their skulls in. I'm going to hold the door open so they can start
so
flooding out a little
I'm
bit.
going to. Walk. I really would like to do some rest because I'm at half energy.
That'll be fine. We'll be able to rest. It'll take the zombies a couple seconds to get from the front of the map all the way to where we are. So we'll be able to rest. I think we need to clear these zombies out
Alright.
pronto,
All right,
and then
so I'm going to spend
Yeah.
an action
we can't
to
get pinned,
step
that's
up.
For sure. We don't want to get pinned.
I'll spend an energy to hold an action.
My energy.
Energy.
My energy.
All right.
Spend my energy.
Energy. My turn.
Last but not least,
Save my
you said you're holding action.
I'm holding an action.
Okay.
I hold an action.
I'm going to pivot away from the wall if I can keep this foot in place.
Pivot.
And then I am going to take a shot at this one with the door open here.
Well, yeah, he looks like he's already took the shot from you, dude. Just
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
he does.
gray head up there.
Yeah.
Head's kind
That was
of.
no roll.
That one
It's
was the
also
healer, right?
leaning back. You guys don't know that.
Nope.
He's leaning back. He's
I would have to
big
shout
fan of
it.
Fat Joe.
That's fine, because
Yeah.
he's the only one I can see, so he's the one I'm going to take a shot at.
Oh yeah, you guys aren't aware of either one
or-
of those.
Yeah, either one
And
of
Kim
them.
stealthily, like, fuck, I got all this information.
Oh yeah, you
that's
can't say
a-
it to
Because
us.
she's,
Alright.
6.
I mean, she could, but she's breaking herself. 6.
That's
just
not
put
That's
that-
impressive.
That's a 2.
Not
That's a
cocked.
2. No, it's flat. Look
Yeah,
at it.
it's flat.
It's flat.
I know it's not cocked.
That's a 2. Get your dice out.
All right, 6
I
in a flat against a 2.
Dice
Yeah.
off.
So that's 4 successes plus 3, so 7 damage total.
Juicy shot. Okay.
Okay. Another one, or is it still standing?
1 second.
Should be.
I assume so.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna take one more shot.
That's not bad.
I got a 3. That does it for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Um,
7.
blew his
so
head
And these
off.
are silent
successes.
shots coming.
Yes.
Okay.
Seriously?
Yes.
I've only got one more.
Only one more. Okay.
I have a 4 in repair.
That's good to know.
Ooh.
I
Does anybody have a
also,
toolkit?
no, all I have are med kits.
Let me loot,
gotta loot,
my
yeah.
next round because I've got sticky fingers.
Oh.
And
If we
I
find a
get
toolkit, I'll definitely fix you up.
I should
End of your
have
turn?
looted That one
Yep.
I looted.
Okay. This guy's gonna
It's gonna be
crawl.
fine, everybody.
It's all
Oh, shit.
right.
It's gonna be just fine.
It'll just be okay.
Nick, go ahead. Take your swing at that guy.
Clever.
What? What are you talking about, Brandon?
6.
Is it the
I got a
sniff,
1.
the smell?
No.
again?
No.
No.
I put this. I got a 1.
He moved the guy crawling first before the special zombie so that Nick's held action would hit that one.
It was a game of chess, bro.
I know. No, that's why I said it was clever. We could have kept this quiet and that could have
That's
been just a
funny.
me and you thing.
No, the fans want to know. The chat's fucking blowing up. What are you guys talking about? What are you talking about?
They haven't
That might
stopped
be my
talking,
favorite-
so I just
That my
ignored
favorite
it.
line of pure BS. The chat's blowing up, everybody.
Our trillion billion followers out there, guys.
the chat-
I'm manifesting you
He
guys.
also
Yeah.
said like 200 people watching or in
200.
chat.
Yeah,
207
You're
or
all just fucking
76.
waste today.
True, it'll happen.
Um,
We'll all give you $100.
no one else had
Oh,
held
chat's
action, right?
blowing up, everybody.
Perfect.
That can be a you thing. I'm not giving Tony $100
Alright.
for that because I also believe it'll happen someday.
Yeah. That's why we're here, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the chat?
The chat, it's always blowing up.
Forever.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
We got some people who
It's going to happen.
pop in every once in a while and
Yeah.
they blow it up.
And they're
Where's
gonna have-
Michael at? Why isn't he blowing up the chat tonight?
Probably because I insulted him.
Probably.
Because only real men enter chat,
Yeah.
and according to Kim, he's not a real man.
Ooh.
Shots fired.
That's 2 inches, right?
That's a bold,
Yeah, it looks like 2 inches to me.
Okay.
bold acclaim.
Punch coming at you, Brandon.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
7.
Am I
you
wrong,
bitch.
Andrew?
I'm not
Okay.
gonna speak either way.
Oh my
Come
god.
on.
I can't say bad things about my best friends.
You know what his brawl is, right?
That's
I'm not
an
really that
unfortunate
good at
best
friends.
friend of
Too.
yours.
I'm not really that good of friends with
6?
any of you, so I guess I
Yeah, did you make that? Is that proper? I didn't
I
have
hate
that.
you
Right?
guys.
Okay, I got 11 coming at you.
a bunch of dildos.
We'll have to roll that.
Chip dick.
So in slow mo, you guys can see this cocked fist just barreling at Buggy right now, and he is doing everything he can to avoid this.
So I rerolled into a 10, and then I had to use willpower to make it an 11. So essentially what's happening here is I have my bat pointed at this door forward, holding it open, and then I see this guy come around the corner and throw like a lightning fast punch right at me, and I'm just like, crap, and I use my bat and kind of deflect it down to the side, like, holy,
What the?
yeah, I think would have
Shites.
fucked me up, yeah.
Yeah.
Your first roll was a what?
A 2 into a 7.
2 into a 7.
So
I
I
had
would
an
have taken
11.
8 damage.
8 damage.
Yeah.
Off of that first, if it would have connected, but he spent his willpower, focused himself early enough in the game that he had it to do that. But once you do that, you don't get it back.
I have,
So,
yeah, I have 4 willpower left.
Wolf.
Take
woof.
him out, take him out. And that is. Oh,
Good. That was important.
sorry.
He's making his way downtown.
Walking fast.
Yeah.
Something
It's
past.
gonna be great. We're gonna like.
Please,
We're gonna like
Zombies
fight.
get their first action to come on the map.
This bullet's gonna be like
And
this epic fight.
then their
and
second
all of a sudden
action
we finally
to
bring him
move.
down, and Kim's just gonna be like.
No,
What's
Tony, that was,
going
that was the wrong. He has a
What's
high
up,
roll
guys?
because
What's up, guys?
all of his damage is related around successes instead of.
Oh no, this just got real.
Yep.
I'm just gonna do a line of them.
Kind
That
of.
seems fair, right?
Yeah. It seems natural for zombies to line.
Let's get the card out, make a nice even line.
Well, I mean, they'll disperse, but I'm just saying.
What would
6
you
inch
know?
from the
Anything
corner.
about that?
Top of the
Nothing.
order to
I
you.
wouldn't know anything about that.
Top of the
Um,
order to you, Brandon.
Top of the order.
Let's
Did you end up listening or reading World War Z by chance?
No, I haven't.
Oh, fuck, can you remember?
I
book?
am going
So
to.
fucking good.
The book
yeah.
or the movie?
The book.
I'm
I
gonna
have the
take a
book.
prompt
You do?
step back,
Really
and
good.
I'm gonna.
Way. I know everybody
Swing.
says this, but it's
Yeah.
super true. Way better than the movie.
Yeah.
Like, but seriously, it's super true.
That's,
Oh,
what,
hands
that's
down.
what he was saying.
I think it was one of my favorite books I've read. Favorite pieces of literature or anything.
It's a
revolving
really
around
well-written
zombies.
book.
Yeah, because they
And like the vignettes that happen throughout the.
you get like the logistics, the realistic
dude.
feeling
Yeah.
of like
The-
what it
the
would really
apocalypse.
be
I
like.
got a 7.
Yeah,
Mhm. It's really good.
yeah.
And then Brad Pitt.
And just
It's
yeah.
ruined.
He just ruins everything.
1 success, 4 damage.
My favorite thing was how
I mean,
how they were able
really
to come up
good.
with all these different things that
Um,
you would never expect zombies
Yeah.
to do. They're like, yeah, they just rise out of the water,
And then
grab you, pull you down.
I'm gonna
and
use
grab
my
you.
exploit to do an
Well,
awareness check on
yeah,
this
they're not
guy
even, like,
because he
trying
almost
to,
just
it's
fucking
just-
took my head off.
Yep.
Instinct.
Instinct or
Nice,
whatever.
knocked all my shit.
No, it's a good book.
Yeah.
I didn't get it. Of course. No, I did.
Yeah, it's a 3.
That's a 3. I thought that was a 6.
love.
It's a bullet.
I see.
There was
So you know,
one
yes.
defense
Punches
of, like,
come
a
quick
town.
and they come hard.
There was a defense of a town somewhere. I think it was out west.
Mhm.
And
Oh,
just
with the
a
castle.
giant,
or
That's
whatever.
like the-
giant amount of zombies.
There's one right here,
Stick,
Kim.
though.
It's right here.
All
That's
3
your
of them
stick.
over here.
That's our stick.
Are you talking about the kids who defended the school?
Look,
No,
college
it was
kids. I've had
like
this one
some.
since the
It was
beginning.
like some town, and they had to defend it from a giant wave,
I'm
a
gonna
big wave of
Get
zombies. And there was
First
like
action to
flames,
run?
Like,
yeah, and then I'm gonna just
Like when they're in the church.
punch the bitch out of them.
Punch them or stomp
I'm
them.
going to
Or
read it.
you still get your
And then there
willy
was the
perk like
swamp.
with
With
Jungle
stomp.
yes,
one.
yes.
Okay.
Any physical
It
thing
was
that you choose, like
further
an
in the
elbow,
future where-
headbutt.
She was talking to herself.
If you use
Yeah.
your body to strike,
All right,
you
so
get the +2.
Axe
I'll
kick
s-
his head into the ground.
I'll stomp on him.
Yeah.
Okay. So no surprise because you came out of.
Ooh.
Doesn't
Well,
need surprise. It's also not surprise.
Very nice.
well, I was wondering just for
Yes.
mechanic sense.
No.
No, it
No.
wouldn't because she took the action.
No, in order to make it a surprise attack, you have to
Yeah.
roll stealth on your attack.
Gotcha. Thank you. I got a 2.
11.
Stomped out with ease. Doesn't it basically hears your footsteps just and you watch him stop and just turn to look at you stomping it in the head.
I think I was
you
just
spin
run-
his head back around.
I was just
Turns up.
running, and then he was just there, and I just kept running.
That's fair. Just-
You were trying to
Oh,
run up and tell us that that guy was a
whoopsies.
bullet.
I was thinking he turns his head up and then you kick it the other way around and it just snaps.
Spins
It snaps off the other way.
Yeah.
Energy.
Hello, Colin.
Energy.
Colin!
Hey, the chat's popping off,
is.
guys.
It's blowing up.
It's blowing
Blow
up.
That
it
makes
up.
1,001.
Energy.
Yes,
record.
sir.
Energy spent. Nick.
Hey, this one's got a mean punch to it. I
Okay.
identified it on my turn.
I couldn't see
Watch out.
I'm going to start swinging.
Wow, chat is
Yeah,
dead,
it's definitely
man.
with him too.
Colin, be positive.
Colin, stop being a little
Be positive, Colin.
whiny.
He's got a joke.
I got a 4
Alright,
total.
I got a joke.
What do you
Oh,
got?
boy.
What's happening? I rolled.
Are you doing 2 inches? Oh
Yeah, bro. I was within 2 inches before I backed up.
Okay. I got a 10 total.
I got a 10 total.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Brandon's
spend-
helping a brother out.
What's a
This is why I
zombie's
don't kill you
favorite
guys because I'm not like
instrument?
super strict on it.
Ooh.
What's a zombie's
Probably why I
favorite-
kill everybody when I DM. When I
Well,
see
and
him.
it's not even like intentional. It's my attention span.
Plus one.
You spend the willpower +1,
Oh yeah.
making it an 11. 1 success
Dead.
plus the weapon's damage.
3, 4, 4.
4 damage
Dead.
to it.
Gotta do
Okay, that's 8 total.
Gotta
Because
do
I did 4
something.
damage to it as well.
Right.
I can't think of any.
Should
I
have
don't know.
done
I
it.
should know this, especially because I was in band for like 12
Fucking
years.
this finger is
Yeah, bad.
Oh,
weird.
yeah.
Yeah.
From
He is-
bowling,
Hurting, but still
What is
standing.
it, Colin?
I
What's
just
the,
knocked him and
what's the
dying.
punchline?
I was meant to ask you. You gonna be able to roll dice?
You see how swollen, like how much bigger in size that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, wild.
The stanky leg?
Oh, here and
An organ.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Yeah, that's an
So,
instrument I didn't
That's
think of.
good.
Yeah.
What is a zombie's favorite instrument?
An organ.
Oh, nice. That's clever.
Yeah.
Ha!
thanks,
Very-
Colin.
Very appropriate for the stream. Thank you, Colin.
Way to go, buddy.
Proper dad joke.
Real
He's still
good.
standing after
Most
that
excellent.
swing.
Another swing.
Another swing.
Oof.
10.
got
Let's
a
see if that
break.
breaks.
You got this.
I don't know. There's a door frame there. You might hit
I
it.
got it.
Okay.
Nice.
Lucky. Another 10 for me. So I'm guessing you miss on that swing.
Yeah.
As that first one hit him, and he almost kind of stumbles back a little bit, and you don't have that proper angle.
Thinking we
almost.
have enough people take hits on him that will be okay.
I think Mr. One, he got 1 shot left.
Yeah, 1 shot's enough.
I should drop. I was gonna say I really wanted to loot this turn, but I'll just drop him.
To reroll my one.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, nah, we should have this.
So your turn's
That
up.
was exactly
I'm
my
over.
thought.
Yeah, I'll give him a
I was
shot.
like, everybody else has an attack to go.
Yeah, we should be alright.
Andrew takes the shot to finish him off. I
And
got
that's
a
enough.
Have a
one.
good night, Colin.
That's
Thanks for stopping in, Colin.
Yeah. Bye.
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 That makes you a real
Colin.
man, Colin, because you
Bye-bye.
stopped in, commented in the chat.
Yeah, you're a real boy now.
Fired a shot,
Whoa,
and then
don't discredit his accomplishment. He's a man, a real man.
I'm gonna move up
Way to be a man, Colin.
Wait, Colin.
Oh yeah.
and push
Like
the door
Some
open.
people we know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, there's another zombie in it. Kill him.
That's what the look you get.
Really?
That's the
And
second.
what's great too is
That's
this
the
is
second joke.
this is a
unless you-
6'6", 230-pound man that's just sass looking you right now.
It's a tank. Your stats are
Yeah.
probably pretty close to it.
Yeah.
All right, and then that's gonna be the end of your turn.
Yep.
Okay. Zombies.
I mean, look, I'm making light of the situation. I think we just killed everybody.
Were you
gotta
trying to
loot
make
and
the
rest
joke
fast.
of
Yeah.
what
And you probably get it
Brandon
inside.
got? Or
Save
no,
2 of these for
Michael
me
said
so
he
that I
did?
can try to sticky fingers
No, I
on.
have no idea what you're talking
Get what
about.
we need.
Okay, never
No,
mind.
I was gonna still have.
Go ahead,
you
Brandon.
Okay.
Just still have you do the majority of the looting.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah,
Zombies
push
are all
in,
gonna
and
run.
Maybe we can.
I'm gonna walk.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Actually, no, I'll just walk one. I'll stand right here.
Wow.
And to save some time, I'm gonna loot one of these corpses as well.
Wow.
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 I think.
Wow.
Oh,
I didn't get it.
We're all rubbing
Okay,
the same two brain cells together.
And then
Just in harmony.
as I walk in and turn
So
around,
we all
Wow.
I see the line of shit behind us, and I'll be like, "Guys, you need to get in here now."
we have
Yeah, move.
And then I'm gonna use my exploit
chip chop.
to
chip
pivot
chop.
this way, like that, back against the wall.
Oh, perfect.
Brandon's done. Kim, you are up. So you can hear the anxiety and fear in Buggy's voice as the horde, and you can see
What are we gonna
there
do,
is
man?
a handful of zombies approaching quickly.
Well, I can't Superman jump and Superman punch at
Can't.
the same time.
Can you Superman that hoe?
What?
I think you should run up in front
Superman
line
that
because
hoe.
Whoa!
Soldier boy.
So what you want to do, Kim?
I would like to try to loot 2 bodies this turn, but if I loot 2 bodies, they're gonna be up on us.
I'm gonna.
And then you just run and get in. How much energy you got?
Rest.
I got plenty.
Okay.
I haven't spent any because
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
won't
rest.
have
Rest.
silence
Rest,
rounds
That's
rest,
all I
Kim.
get up
do.
to us.
That's
I'm
fine.
gonna
Loot 2 bodies because it's more important that you find a toolkit.
I want to get inside with one move and then rest for the other.
Okay.
And then you can run on your next turn. I think that's way more valuable.
Alright.
All right.
So I'm gonna go ahead and loot.
Loop. The gentleman.
Bam.
You got your new loot chart ready?
I do.
You succeed.
So I succeed.
Yep.
First roll.
One.
So 1.
Food.
I am debating if I want to turn that to a 2.
Whoa, wait, you have sticky fingers?
Yeah.
You don't get to look at the loot chart though.
Oh, okay.
That was my punishment when I had sticky
Oh.
fingers.
Here, leave it up. I
Oh.
want to see it so that.
Is that written in the rule books?
No.
No one's food.
Is that in the
I
bylaws?
know one's food without
It's-
that
Yeah.
ability.
He did it
Yeah.
as a
So
challenge to know.
I'm
if
gonna-
he knew
I
the
am gonna go to
chart
2.
or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Let me go to
And
two.
How sticky are your
4.
fingers?
4. Do you want to take a 4, 3,
I mean,
or
right
5?
now, kinda, because
Well, no, I only get to decide on the
'Cause of
first
Kim's,
one.
uh,
Oh,
Just
that's
get
right.
the
That's
category,
right.
and then
Okay.
everything else is
Little
set
sticky.
from there. So,
Okay, so
what do I
then
get?
you get to choose ammo.
I feel like I need to be
Ammo.
playing some handball right now.
Yikes, that's not what we
3.
wanted to
I
say.
should use my.
Shotgun, 1d6 for shotgun ammo.
Okay.
That's also not what we wanted to see.
One
fucking
shotgun shell. So you're
One.
searching through this guy. It's taking way too much
Found
time,
it.
but you can feel something in his pocket
Found
and
it.
you pull it out. Ooh, shotgun shell.
Did you loot the other
Is that
body
a
too?
gun
Yeah.
or are you happy to see me? Oh, no, it's just a shotgun.
I succeed.
It's like,
Nice.
kind of not
Succeeds.
that happy to see me. It's just a shotgun shell.
I guess since it's it's just the first roll, it's pretty easy.
Still going to 2. I'd take a food, honestly.
Honestly, I'd probably take a food. I can't use. I
I
can't
can.
really use it, but I know you
I,
guys will.
I can use it, and I can use it to full effect.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a food.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use
Just around the corner there, Brandon.
my
if you wanna grab one.
exploit to just chuck
Let me
it
get my
to.
Around the corner there.
Yeah, just chuck it onto the ground in front of him. Here,
Got
take
some.
this.
Got a box of mac and cheese.
It is on in front
Mac
of you.
and cheese.
And that ends your turn.
Yeah, that's my turn.
I heard a
So
really
you're
bad
not
joke
holding.
the other
Are
day.
you holding that door open with your other hand? I'm assuming.
I heard
Yeah.
a really bad mac and cheese
Yeah.
joke the other day.
Kind of pushing it open with one and then
Is
reaching
it
down
not?
and
Is
grabbing
it not
stuff.
appropriate to
Okay.
say?
No.
Kind of
I'll
holding it
accept.
with your body and
Yeah,
stuff as you're
as you're
decking
looting.
out.
Yep, I was thinking about it. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, he's a little busy on his hands. How does he get to this door?
Flirty
But you're right there in it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the end
Mac
of
and
all your guys' turns.
Yep.
It's really
What's
bad.
that for?
Zombies.
Pretty bad.
Take measures.
Okay. Look, I'm just trying to help, bro. Look at me like,
Hey, you're helping. You're doing a great job.
no, I'm not. Shut
You
up.
know, you should throw all of those all
Fuck
the
me,
stakes into like
Is that a
just
jumper?
one.
Oh my god.
They're all
Whoa.
jumpers. What
No.
is this?
No, they all
No, they
run.
all run.
They're
Oh.
running.
12 inches.
Yikes.
What do you think's gonna be at the front of the pack of the horde of zombies? The
Things
walkers.
that are running. Yeah.
Oh, the runners.
Oh, it's the runners.
The fastest fuckers out here.
Hey, at least they're not gonna hit you.
Yeah.
Takes
Correct.
all than that.
Yep.
They all are right up on you.
Yeah, they are
and
right
it's
up
almost
on you.
like you're kick returner and you call fair catch. And
Can
if
you,
you ever
like-
watch all the
And
runners,
they're
just
like-
Yeah.
right up on your ass.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I
Running
feel
down
it
my
is.
neck. And,
Mhm.
And
this
you
is gonna be
cannot
next turn.
wave fair catch.
Whip her on the door.
No, they
slam
have
it
no
shut behind
consent.
me.
Yeah, there's none.
So top of the order.
Uh,
This night went quick. It's 8:40. I guess we started
Jesus.
a little late, didn't we?
Yeah. And I.
I'm gonna use my
Oh.
exploit to pick up the
Can
food.
basically
And then
just
I'm
use,
going
like,
to rest and eat it.
Your next turn to get
So
inside
I'm
and
gonna
shut the
gain
door
some
behind you.
energy.
What I'm
back.
thinking is
Rest
I
and
use
eat it.
my
How much
next
survival
turn
do you
to get
have?
inside.
3.
3.
So
So
I
you
get
got
4
4
energy back.
4 energy back
Alright.
on that.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
I was gonna say I really need it. I was
Gang,
running
gang.
kind of
Ding,
low.
ding.
And then I'm gonna swing at the first thing that comes in.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hold an action to do that.
What?
So that was my whole turn.
That is a crazy.
That was his declaration of action.
He's got that crazy
I'm
look in
just
his eye.
wondering if anybody else heard his declaration
I
of
heard
I
it.
action.
did not.
He's gonna.
I'm not
swing.
counting Andrew as a zombie.
Oh, that's
What
one.
you didn't say?
Thing. Andrew's not a
That's-
thing.
He's a human being.
I heard I'm swinging at the first thing that comes through that doorway. I don't know what.
No,
chat
that is not what I
heard.
said. I said
But-
I'm swinging. Well, actually, if you want to take
He
my
can
exact
see
words,
it.
it's
Don't say
I'm
a thing
swinging
if
at
you
the
agree
first
with
thing
me.
that comes in is what I said. But generally speaking, no, I'm not going to swing at my own ally, especially since I can see him with my own eyes.
Oh, he's already in, so he isn't
yeah.
coming in anymore because he's already
Yeah,
in.
He's in spirit.
You don't have to
That's
get
the
hard if
goal
you
is
stay
to not
hard.
get
Yeah,
my
correct.
ass out right now.
Yeah. If you're already hard, Tony, it's
Wow.
It's one of my life mottos. It's a bit that I've been trying to work on.
Nice.
If you stay hard, you don't have to get hard.
Yeah.
But it runs into problems
If you
whenever.
stay hard for more than 4
when-
hours, you probably can slow your
But
down.
like whenever you like go to jujitsu class, it's like, wait, why are you hard? It's like, well, I stay hard to get hard.
Isn't that a disadvantage
That's
though?
fine. No, dude, you ever
No,
put somebody in
Grace
an arm
distance.
bar? Yeah, you put some
Why are you
Grace
doing
distance, dude.
I've been reading
also
Goggins.
you don't have to put somebody in as hard of an armbar if you're already
Yeah,
hard
really?
because you're pushing up and it's all that extra force.
Mm.
You've been just reading Goggins. You know, to stay hard.
All right.
Yeah.
Stay hard.
Top of the order. That was you resting over to Kim.
I'm holding an
Kim,
action.
interject, dude.
Just
Let's
like
get
I'm
this moving
surrounded by
along. Dude.
monkeys.
Say, boys,
Making
shut up
Dick jokes.
about your fucking little wee wees. Let's play the goddamn game.
It's not a sausage fest there.
Killed her with the wee wee.
Who's
There
driving
it
the big
is.
truck?
We're all waiting for that.
Oh, the snort counter to go
yeah.
up?
I kind of want to have like a fucking audio board
You
where you
should
could
have
have
a
just make that sound. Kim snort. Just,
Oh my
snort count.
god, you guys are.
all right.
The
You're
best. The best.
Yeah.
You don't have to say it.
So yes, that horde just ran up on you guys' newfound friend that is assisting you currently.
I hope you're running in here.
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try not to get two in
Yeah.
the way because I want to smack one of them.
I will also move up. Oops.
Nice.
And
That
then,
was satisfying.
That
noise.
was fun.
That
and then
twang.
I'm gonna hold an action. I will use my energy and. You know,
Just holding the fist up, like, oh, I'm gonna.
Why?
Here, where's
So then-
Colin at? I gotta
Nick,
give him a black cat.
I'm guessing you're probably gonna
I'm gonna just basically rest, hold action.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Ooh, what just
Alright.
happened?
Rubber Amber.
Needed.
So then, bottom of the order, Mr. Man outside the door. Dude, you're looking like a jabroni out there. Get in here.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am running.
Running.
Is that
I
2
am
energy or 1 energy there?
walking.
That's 1 energy
One
to run.
energy.
Running.
And so
Sprinting.
does this door like slam closed?
Yep.
Or
I think it's from SpongeBob.
Oh.
and then I am
Was that when
holding
he
an
was in
action.
the rock bottom
Um,
and he was getting like frightened?
once I gain line of sight of these zombies,
I think it was rock.
like they break in the door or something.
Where
I'm gonna
everybody
spray fire.
like this.
Okay. How much ammo do you
Oh my god.
currently have with your AR?
30, so minus the 4 shots I
Okay.
take in, so 26.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
That's
I just
it.
realized what you're about to do.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing.
Full auto.
Yeah, he's going
Oh,
loud
he
though.
told me that he was going to do that, so I
Yeah.
do know what he's going to do.
So he's gonna also
All right.
trigger a bunch of zombies.
So.
The slow ones, though.
That's me.
Just basics.
Dude, I've been rolling like ass. It's a 7.
You should switch your dice.
I got a 3 total.
That's
Get that
4
dice out. Get a
successes,
new dice again.
7 damage.
Maybe we should open up the
Okay.
the mirror again, and then
It's because I opened the mirror. That's why I'm having such shit luck.
Yeah, your hand is
yeah.
cursed.
But if you
Roll
open
the
it,
other hand.
maybe we should close it.
Nothing
Is
else.
it open still?
No, maybe we should
Very, very
put
lackluster.
Gotcha.
Big waste of time on the front end.
Oh,
of the
that's my
stream.
hold action.
Before we end the
Nick's
stream-
held action.
Oh, yeah, because
Before we end
she
stream, we
comes
should
in range
close it
first.
back up.
Well, yeah,
Go.
with the nails.
It's your hold action.
Handmade nails.
Did it come through?
Yes, he's through.
Okay.
Brandon hit him once, so you get a +1.
I got a 6.
We should also probably
Plus
say
4.
goodbye to the spirit. Because
Enough.
That's
Put
enough.
it out of the mirror.
I also am
Crushed
going to
it.
be walking
Crushed
out
him.
of
With that swing,
the door like this.
whack. Next one comes
Backwards.
through.
You don't want to carry that shit home with you.
Not really.
Juju? Bad
Yeah.
majuju?
Yeah, bad juju.
Yeah.
Kim, go ahead. Your held action.
Punch it! What'd you get?
80.
6?
I got a
Brawl.
2. Yep.
6, okay.
5.
11.
So 6 successes.
2, so 8 damage.
8. Flat. One shot him. Already locked and loaded with that thing.
Juicy.
Almost acted like a bullet yourself. Just bam.
Like one of those
Hurt you.
Like one of those mantis shrimp.
What?
The mantis shrimp.
Oh, yeah.
They like punch super fast.
Haven't
Like,
seen one.
Bust things
I
open.
haven't seen one in real life, but they're cool.
They apparently have, like, a ridiculously high punch force.
All right. And then last but not least on the held action is going to come
Decapitates
with
the Lord.
Andrew.
Okay, using the spray fire mechanics.
Here we go.
So that is a 6, 5, 11, 12, plus my firearms. That is a total of 16 coming out the first one.
So I got a 3, so...
Okay, so that
13.
is, thank you, plus the weapon is 3. So
16.
16, 13,
16.
16, 13, 16.
Yep. So minus 8 for the first one.
Okay, so that's 8. Plus my firearms would be 12 coming out the second one.
And second one is to you. Point it out, please.
This one.
Okay. I roll again, right?
Yep.
5.
So 12 minus 5, 7. Plus the weapon, 10.
Another 8.
Okay. 2. Plus my firearms, 6 coming out the last one.
Oh, brutal.
Is that a 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I was praying on that one. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, this would be good. A 6.
Nice.
So
And
no.
that's it.
Yeah. So all the bullets are absorbed by the first batch there. And then this one is going to take a swing at Brandon.
You can try.
Oh, what?
He's slippery.
That's a 10.
Slippery little snake. Why is Colin still doing here?
He's back.
Tim, can you let my ankle heal before?
You got a black eye.
2, 7. All right.
Is that a...
I said like what I did, which was give you a black eye.
You know what? I'll leave it at that.
Because
You
you
know
keep
what?
blaming me for your
I
black eye.
Added my brawl to
Here's
his
my
thing.
eye right
I know.
No.
Oh yeah, I'm
Are you
aware.
just questioning
From
my
the-
brawl?
Nope. Yes, actually.
Oh.
Uh,
Are you wondering, like, are you kidding me? We just killed the 4 runners, and then the 1 tank is the one that actually conveniently got left blast? Yeah, that is exactly what happened.
I was gonna say you were like 2, 7, and I was like, that number doesn't
Yeah,
add
that's
up.
exactly what happened. The 4 runners just got wiped first, and the tank conveniently. That's why I was like, which is your second?
I
'Cause
see.
it-
If you would have soaked all the damage, I would have gone, oh.
Correct.
So I'm gonna take a step back.
But I conveniently swung at the dude that has like the best defense. It sounds like. But,
Step back, and I'm gonna try and give him a good thwack on the trap right here.
ooh, cold shot to the trap.
Yeah.
I got a 6. Ooh, you like rolling them ones.
I know I rolled 2 back to back again. So that's
Did you
a
get rid of that dice?
that's a 6. It doesn't matter. The other guy was doing the same thing.
I got a 6 as well.
Gosh, I should. You have a 6. Pretty much anything I roll will give me successes. I'll try it. Why not? We're here to play and have fun. If I die, I die. It's whatever.
Survive.
There we go.
There it is.
That's a 9, so I have 3 successes, 6 damage to him.
Okay.
As his leg hopefully buckles ever so slightly, but he manages to hold himself strong. Under the weight of my
Standing
bat.
tall.
Correct. After Brandon is Kimchi.
Is there anything up close?
Nope, you would have to take 1 action. Otherwise, you would have to
This would
take
be a
your exploit
spot
and
to
pick up that
rage.
spear.
Probably.
Rage of the Berserker?
Yeah.
Because I've yet to
You
use
can
it.
just start clocking the shit out of them.
Do it,
I
Kim.
mean,
Do it.
there's just one zombie here.
You can also throw stuff at him. You have those
I
knives.
do have those knives, but I haven't actually used Rage of the Berserker,
I think
and I'd like to know the mechanics of
Do
it.
it. Andrew's,
Do it.
who created Rage of the Berserker? Was it you?
Michael did.
Michael did.
Michael did.
Say it wasn't me.
He did. He
I
did. come up with
think
a lot.
that is one of the better perks that he's made for sure, though. I like that one a lot.
Don't
Yeah,
even
he's got some-
Don't. You can't pay Michael any compliment.
sassy-
when fucking
the
Kim's
sassy
around.
hair.
He's,
Very sassy.
the boy's just a sweet boy, Kim.
Oh, he's a little fucking twat.
I don't understand this rage.
I
I'm,
was gonna say-
entertained by it. Don't get me wrong. It's awesome, but I don't
So you okay?
know
So
where it's the
in
I was
order
gonna
to
say,
enter a
yeah,
rage,
I don't
you
either,
gotta spend a
really.
willpower.
Okay.
Is this in the
And
hero
then
of
once you attack,
Yes.
it applies a +2 to your brawl damage, and then enemies get +1 to hit you.
So is that also with my Willy?
Yes.
Okay.
So you'll have a +4 to your brawl damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will move forward
And then-
and Rage of the Berserker.
Mm-hmm.
Yup.
You let out a cry.
punch him in the kidney?
Take him.
Yo,
You get a +1 to hit him because I hit him.
Oh, nice.
sick fam.
Nice.
Punch him in the kidney.
6.
You're gonna need it.
11 total for me.
10.
11.
Willpower.
11.
Oh,
total.
11. Willpower.
For 1 success.
1 success. Great
Plus all the
success.
damage is
Nice.
5
Five
damage.
damage.
5
Total?
damage.
La la la.
Nice. That's pretty good for rolling 1 success.
I was gonna say that's like a heavy weapon swing.
Yeah.
Okay. And that was both actions.
Yes.
Spent the energy for that
Yes.
1 punch. Fwap.
I will
Nick,
spend it
you
now.
are up.
Attacking.
This guy's
You get a +2.
Oh,
I mean, I think it's a lag.
first action is to take a step back. Hey, he's helping everybody at the table, it sounds like. So.
I mean, okay. In my defense, do you see his lean back from? He doesn't look close.
You
to
like
me.
kneeling that shit? Where you're just
He
like,
does not look that close to me, from my perspective.
I'm gonna try and matrix this shit.
Okay. Takes a step back. Takes a swing.
I had to put my palm on this.
I got a 4 total.
Yeah, reroll.
Okay.
Interference and interference.
Ooh. Could be cocked. But it's not.
No, it's not.
We'll reroll.
Break.
Broke.
Whoa. No, it's a bat.
It is a 5.
Oh, okay.
It is a 5.
So you get a +2
2.
to hit.
Because
Oh, I
of
was
the
gonna
success.
re-roll.
Because Kim
You
and
also-
I
yeah.
hit.
Yep.
So what's your total right now?
4 plus 1, 5.
So
no, 6. For
7.
the total number of successes.
you have a
plus
4.
2?
Yeah, because I hit
7.
and Kim hit.
7, yes, 7.
You got a 7 off. Didn't you roll a 1?
I
Yeah.
rolled a 1 plus 4 brawl plus
the
2
plus
extra.
additives.
Damn. I got a 4. So 3 successes.
3 successes, 3 baseball bat, 6.
6.
This is kind of a beat.
So yeah, yeah.
I mean,
It's
okay.
one zombie versus.
It's essentially your
4
boys
players.
like are just beating him up a little bit. He's getting tossed this way, and you just wait for that perfect opportunity, and you freaking nail this dude. It is struggling to stay on its feet as it's basically leaned up against Kim in the gate here, barely staying on its one leg. And that's the end of your turn, or do you have?
That's it.
Yeah.
Is it?
Well,
I don't
does
get
he have a
I don't get
+3?
a +3 to hit with a firearm.
Because he's not in.
Can you butt
I'm
stuff?
pretty sure it's got to be a melee or brawl.
Yeah,
weapon. Do we
at
have
least
that defined somewhere.
This is the opportunity to make sure that that is clear
Defined. Yeah.
and defined.
Run up and punch him with
And I'm kind of agreeing with Andrew in the sense that
He has to be part of melee to make that happen.
if anything, this is making it harder for him to shoot because there is so much action going on in there, in that close hand to hand. But
Grab the spear and hit him.
I
like him.
I don't have melee.
You have a +3 in melee.
I know it. You have a +3 in melee because of your boys. Just pinning him up. Like, dude, you don't have to know how to throw a punch.
just do it, bro. Just do it. He's that going,
That
bro.
totally makes sense. Like, you have a 0 in brawl, but
Run up,
your buddies
jump.
all just landed on him, and you're just like,
Dude, run up, jump, do a
that was actually easier than I thought.
run up, jump, and do a double-legged kick through the doors.
Yeah, drop kick him.
Double-legged,
I don't think we ever did define the plus bonus.
No.
Oh, no, yeah, there's lots of things in there that have not actually been in there. I think there was another one that I have written down at home that I was like, that's not in there anywhere.
That should be under control of combat.
Actually, no, I mentioned it last one of the weeks that it wasn't in there. So, Andrew, what would you like to do? Because after your turn, we are wrapped up here.
Yeah. I can't really. You guys are beating the shit out of them. I'm gonna turn and loot this ice cream truck thing. See if there's something in there.
Go for it. There
Got
is.
it.
There is something in
All
there.
right.
What could it be?
Uh,
You keep just getting on the far end of the scale.
I know. And so this is guns.
6.
Guns or melee.
Yep.
So
yeah, you don't.
I'm gonna take guns.
Yeah.
Probably. Do you what do you guys got for melee weapons?
A melee add-on would be pretty great.
No, that's true.
Or
two
just
baseball
a better
bats.
melee weapon. I only have one bat. If my bat breaks, I'm Dunyan rings.
I know. I only have
Dunyan
I only have
rings.
I only have the assault rifle.
Dunyan
Never heard that one, but I like it.
But
Stealing.
yeah, let's go for melee actually.
Go
Let's do
melee. Yeah.
That's a 4, so that's
Medium.
a
I was
medium.
just cleaning up so I don't have to.
That's
do
what we
it
call a bat, baby.
Smart.
Since I'm
Actually, it's probably it
crashing
could be like a
out at the
machete or a
moment.
You
sword.
cleaned up my stuff too?
I could probably
No.
roll for it. Let me see. We got 1, 2,
Cleaned up
3, 4, 5.
My stuff.
So 1 through 5,
6 reroll.
6 roll.
Oh, there's 6 items there.
For
No,
medium?
flail is the
Oh,
6th item.
sorry, yes.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
club.
Flail's a special.
Club.
Yep. Which
another
is the
bat?
same stats as the bat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only really a variance in 2 of those medium.
And we only have 2 regular
Wait.
bats.
Open that back up. So,
Oh, no,
actually,
we
I
did.
have this broken down differently in the
no.
original loot
this
chart.
This is the bigger medium, so this is a
Yep.
sword or a machete.
Correct.
That we find, because I did
Yep.
see that. Yep.
Yep.
I was wondering what that was for a second. and then I
Yeah,
remembered.
because yep.
So 50-50. It's a machete.
Okay, so it'll be Zombie's turn,
Hang on.
and
Pivot,
you-
loot, rest. Done.
and you went full auto,
Yes.
so that will spawn more zombies.
Well, that was last turn.
Oh, and I never spawned anything.
No,
for
you
them, did
didn't.
I?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't think about that.
Here's a good machete.
We'll just move him in now.
Whoa, I got real bright in
Yeah, what
here.
happened? The sun came out.
You can see clearly now. The filter's gone.
Flashbanger audience.
We really could spring for one more piece of
Tape on the other side. Yeah.
Is that in the budget?
No.
I know. No, it's not.
The tape is
come in
not
here
in the
multiple
budget.
times, and this filter has just been
Every
sitting
time.
on
It
the
was
table.
sitting there when we got here
Every week.
Yeah.
Yep.
Every week.
I like it though because it gives me a sense of accomplishment as soon as I get here. I'm like, yes,
We did something.
fuck yeah, dude. We're doing good tonight.
Killing it already.
We're gonna have this tank attack him real quick. Since your boys with the melee
So she
weapons
didn't help clean
moved
up
away.
more crap when she went upstairs.
That's not at all the
I think
reason,
that's
Nick.
what it is.
That's a good roll.
That wasn't a roll. That was
I mean,
that was not a roll.
That's fair.
Sure.
It's one less
Sure.
than what I've got.
Yeah,
It was a
that's
4.
fine.
Fuck you guys. 7.
You would have been happier with
8.
the 4.
Sorry, I got an 8 total. So no, fail. Second one. 9.
10.
So he swings.
Oh,
fails.
did you count the minus?
Oh yeah, you get a
Because-
+1 because
they
of the
get-
rage.
He gets a +1.
So
because
you would
of
have hit on the
rage.
first one.
Oh.
Would have been 9 against 8.
No, help me.
Oh. So Kim,
You
I had
spend
one
it.
success. Spend the willpower so it didn't hit. Right? Cool. Pot's right.
All right.
Yep.
That works. Spend
That
that
works.
willpower.
Kim, just spend the willpower.
Just
We're
spend the
moving on.
willpower.
We're moving on. We're going. Nothing else. You're good. That is near. Don't worry. All right. Well, that's a wrap up for tonight's
I want
episode
to kill that zombie. Roll your dice.
of the End
I'm so
Action Figure
fucking
I
RPG.
rolled a
Top of the
6.
order. 2. There you go, Brandon.
Dead. Killed
Had
him.
1 HP left.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Dead and
Boom.
gone.
Now we have to
Dead and
remember
gone.
Brandon has used one action on his
Yep.
turn.
You know
so-
what? Just because he got that one, I'm taking another round off this next wave. So
Oh, fuck.
they're coming sooner than later.
All right, good night.
Like your boy.
Love you all. Thank you for joining us.
Bye.
Bye.